I'm only concerned about the part where I'm talking about with this new guy, because like,
Which was a lot in this one.
No, it wasn't. It was just that one chong.
Welcome back to Just Trish. First guest of 2024 is one of our favorite guests, Miss Brooke Schofield.
Schofield.
How do I say it wrong?
Brooke
Did you know?
Amber Schofield. Of course I know.
Oh my
I'm the
gosh.
biggest Brookie's cookie alive. Like, hello. Isn't that what your fans are called, Brookie's cookies?
Not that I know.
Oh, they're called Brookie's cookies. To break it to you. I know everything.
Wow, you started it.
Oh my gosh.
You're the pioneer.
Where is that from?
I saw it online.
I don't think you saw it online.
I swear I did.
I like Brookie's cookies.
I like it too. Like, yeah.
It sounds a
trademark
little like risque.
Oh.
Like Brookie's cookies.
I know. Yeah, I think it does for some reason.
Right. But I like it. And we have a Brooke super fan, Oscar.
Number
Oh my God,
one.
stop.
This
I'm
is
your guys' super fan.
We love you. We're obsessed. We're wearing
our cosplay, our Brooke cosplay.
You look
It's
great
so
in
cute.
it. You're wearing is this 2XL?
I think, yeah, you gave me the 2XL. You sacrificed for me, which is so sweet.
Well, and then this one, I just feel like yours was 2XL.
You should have told me. I would have brought it for you.
Well, I feel like it wouldn't look the same. What I was going to say is your 2XL on me would look like this, just short.
No.
But it made me feel better that you had a 2XL because I thought you were wearing like a medium. And I was like, when I got this XL, I was like, what?
I will never buy a size medium anything, I don't think. It's
I
either
like the
huge
oversized.
or like super just like fitted.
Is this Aritzia today?
This is Adenola, a new
it's a
brand
new
that I've been dabbling in. I'm like, if they want to work with me, seriously. Speaking of, I'm wearing Tarte today.
We had the same lip gloss. I was so excited. Tarte Marijuka Juicy Lip Plump.
Yeah, it honestly is my favorite, but I do want to go on the Tarte trip really badly.
That's wild. What about those influencer trips? Like it's kind of wild. The Tarte one always goes a little nuts, I feel like.
I know. I
Remember
don't
there
know
was
if
so
I
much
could
drama.
hang. Like after I saw all the videos and stuff, I was like, I don't know if I could do this. Like people were like doing flips off the like roof and stuff.
Wait, who? What?
Like Brianna Chicken Fry.
Wait, really?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
She's hard to drink with. I just went and did a show with her in Cleveland, and I like literally had to go to the hospital basically.
Wait, actually?
No, but I did throw up in my own bed.
Wait, why? Because you just like party so hard?
I thought I could hang, and I could not hang.
She's like the new It Girl too. I mean, maybe she's been an It Girl for a minute, but I feel like I've seen her everywhere now.
Yeah, she's amazing.
You're friends with everybody. You're friends with like literally every female podcaster.
Really?
Like,
I
I feel like-
try.
Sophia, who's the other one? Who's Brianna Chicken Fry? There's other ones that I feel like you're like
don't
friends with
know.
in that whole
You're
world.
the people's princess,
Oh,
I
thank
think.
you.
Love that. Yeah, definitely. You're
That
our
is so
princess
nice.
for sure.
I think we talk about you every single episode.
Oh,
We
That
kinda
makes
bring
me so.
you
I'm
up.
your guys'
Yeah.
biggest super fan. I'm not kidding. I love the episodes that are just you two. That's my favorite
That's
one.
what I say about you guys too. I love the ones I would do every episode with just Oscar, but he works full time. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
would be doing it every day. But
That's the problem is like people got so used to that on Canceled that now when we do have a guest, they're like, get this person out of it. It could be like Oprah, and they'd be like, we don't want to see this.
Well, Oprah
Yeah.
is canceled. Everyone's
Is she?
Yeah, I think Oprah is like canceled right from everything, from Maui, from The Color Purple, not getting cars for people. Yeah.
What? I didn't know.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
not.
going
I'm not. I
through
must
it.
not be on like Oprah.
I didn't know
Up to
either.
date.
I thought she was really loved, but you are the loved one. You are the new
You're
Oprah.
loved in Oprah.
That's what they're saying. That Brooke is the new Oprah.
The new Oprah. I could see you hosting like a show, like a reality show. I feel where it's like
I would love to do like a how like Drew Barrymore does.
what?
Oh.
Yeah, I would, but I would have to be like this.
Would you get up and close to next someone?
I don't think so. I love her so much, though. I tweet it like once a week.
Wait, what? Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
She just makes me so happy.
Do we love Drew? I don't know. I'm kind
You
of
go
like
back and forth with Drew, I think.
I don't like dislike her. I think it's just off-putting, the closeness. Like if someone touched me, I'd be like, oh my
I do.
gosh.
I started getting a little bit like uneasy about it for
Yeah.
some reason. In the beginning, it was like, oh, so cute, but now I'm like, how like their noses are touching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, and like sometimes like with the Oprah, she was kind of like, Oprah was kind of like not having it. She's kind of like, give me my hand. And like Drew kept like going, I don't know. We've talked about it before, but this also is so weird to me to have like three.
I know.
And usually if I'm a guest, I don't mind because I'm like, okay, I'm not going to like talk, but I'm like, okay, we have a guest, but we also have a guest. There's like so many guests here. And so I don't know. I like, it makes me excited, but also how do you guys like it? Me and Oscar are so close, like we can touch. Is there a wide on us or no?
It's dragging me in there.
Okay.
It makes me feel less nervous because I feel like there's less pressure to talk because there's 3 people.
Do you? I guess that's true. Whenever I come on Canceled, I'm always just like, oh, they talk so much, like I don't have to worry. I try to like interject and stuff like that, which I love.
Well, I think that's why I get in trouble on the guest episodes because I don't talk at all on my own guest episodes, and then everyone's like, no one even talked to Brooke. And I'm like, I think it was my fault.
But have you gotten more comfortable with it? Because I feel like
Yeah.
in the beginning, maybe, because that's how I was too. That's why I think I relate to you so much. Is kind of like, you know, when you come in and there's already like a huge established influencer and you kind of are trying to like step lightly, you know, because that's when we first started, I would almost like edit myself out to not like overshadow you or like butt in too much.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but then now
Yeah.
I've gotten like more comfortable with like speaking up a little bit.
I'm
but-
definitely more comfortable. But I feel like in the beginning it was like a lot of people who didn't even know me or were coming on Tana's podcast not even knowing she had a co-host.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
You don't think they watched an episode before coming on?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, or I just feel like some people I just didn't know at all, so they just like, I don't know if they even knew I was a co-host kind of thing. I don't know.
That's interesting.
But now I'm like, I'll just talk. I just will. You're talking to me whether you want to or not.
I feel like people do like, though, like there's always like a more known one, like the Julia Fox one, but then people always like the one that's like not, you know, like you are definitely the winner of the show. You're the VIP. Everyone's like, we love Oscar, more Oscar. I'm like, I want more Oscar too, but he doesn't have the time. And I think with like you too, I feel like now everyone's just like, Brooke is like the it girl, you know what I mean? Tana will always be an it girl, of course, but like you've like risen up.
I like it. They didn't like me in the beginning though. It was crazy in the beginning.
Audience?
Oh, if you went back to like the first episodes of Canceled, everyone was like, "Get this bitch out of here!"
Really?
Oh yeah.
But the first ones, were you on or was it Hunter?
It was me and Hunter, but she kicked me off for only your episode. Do you know that your episode's the only episode that I didn't do?
Wait, no, I didn't know that. Oh my God,
It was too many people, but she chose Hunter over me. I'm like, what do you mean Hunter is not a Trish superfan? I am.
Oh, really? That is
Well, maybe he
wild.
is, but I
don't
not
think
bigger
so.
than me.
No.
Or maybe it was because I was a super fan. Tana's probably like, calm down.
Oh, that's so funny because there was so many people there that day. That's so
I
funny.
was there. I even made a TikTok with you.
Oh my God.
We don't remember
Oh my
anything
God.
though. So.
I really don't remember anything. Like Oscar will say something and I'll like think it's my idea. Like yesterday I was like, oh, this is my 2024 prediction. He's like, I said that. I was like, oh, I actually do have like.
Oh, I love borrowing ideas and
Oh my God.
claiming them as my own.
But I don't know I'm doing it. Like that's like the bad thing is I don't know that I'm doing that, and then it makes me feel bad because I always think I have this like original idea and I like stole it from
well,
somebody.
yeah, you feel like it like came to you in a dream or something.
Yes, that meme. I talked about this before. The gravity meme or whatever it is, that where I was like, we don't need gravity. Was that what I
Yeah.
said or something? That literally came from a Gabby Hanna podcast. I didn't know at the time because it was like subconsciously in me, but everyone thought I was like making this thing. But like Gabby was completely serious about it, and like it made sense to me. That's why I repeated it, and then everyone was like making fun
It
of me
made
for it.
sense to me too, honestly. Do we need gravity?
Yeah, like where did it come from?
I feel like gravity is almost like a workout though, because like that's how I feel. Because like when you get up, like you're working against gravity, it's like wow, working out.
Yeah,
You
that's why like
know?
I wouldn't last a day on the moon.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
no, not it's not the moon. What's the one where you're way heavier? All of them.
Wait, what? I don't.
Like the moon has less gravity, right? So you're
I
like,
thought you could fly when yeah. Like
You weigh
float
less.
around.
yeah. Oh my God, I would be so dainty on the moon.
We'd be the skinniest people on the moon.
Oh my God, we should go.
I wonder.
We
if
don't have to hold you down though.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, I know we're not talking about body sizes, but I wonder if you would even like make it at the moon because you are like already weightless. In the best way, of course.
That's my fitness goal is to just not be able to even touch ground on the moon.
You just go up. I wonder if there's like a weight limit to be up there because I bet if you don't weigh a certain amount, you just
Can't you do like simulations or something? Or like you can
Yeah.
go, I want to go in like one of the spaceships where there's no gravity and you can't like.
Justine did that.
What?
I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah,
She gets
did.
everything. Wow.
Anything tech that girl gets. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess she's the it girl of the tech world.
Yeah, she's the Brooke of the tech world.
I want to. I'm trying to like get all these new hobbies all of a sudden, like where I'm just doing like all these like
saw.
really random things. Like I signed up for adult gymnastics.
I saw it in your vlog. Did you watch her new vlog?
No, I have to watch your vlog. I saw it on your Instagram story. I know.
Watch her vlog in
I
preparation for
know.
this. I watched the newest things that people do, and
I'm so excited to really get into it because I don't know if you'll answer everything, but I did some research. So
oh my
Oh,
god,
no, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I love that we have Oscar here. The hard hitting question.
Journalist.
Mine literally was like, "What's your favorite thing about adult gymnastics?" Like I literally have that down.
I haven't started yet. I have to wait for Amari to get back.
Oh, you haven't started. You haven't started yet.
No. But I just want to see if I can still flip around.
That's been my dream is to like be able to do flips. Like I think if I could do flips, I would never walk. I'd just be flipping everywhere. But
yeah.
I don't know if I could do
I used
it.
to always think like growing up, like I would watch like gymnastics Olympics or whatever, and I'd be like, God, could you imagine if like a guy could just see you do this? But it's like, why would he see you do that?
On the Olympics, they would watch you.
Yeah, but I was thinking like I was gonna do it in the hallway. Like, but I would have, because that was the pick me and me. I would have 100% been like, watch what I can do.
Yeah, or in the bedroom.
I was doing that.
You could like
that's true.
flip over to him. I think they do that, right? They flip around.
Oh shit!
Like gymnasts, they do the splits. They jump. I dated a male gymnast. He wasn't like a professional, but he would always do the splits on me, and I was like. And a male doing the splits on you is so different than a female doing the splits.
I think so, Trish. I don't know if I would enjoy that.
I know. I can't imagine that, like, what that would look like.
It wasn't anything because it doesn't go anywhere. He's just split. So
I don't know if I want my man to be able to do those splits.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't. He thought it was a real big turn on, and I was like, I don't know. Not a bad thing, but I think if you did the splits on your guy, I think he'd be like, wow.
It's true.
Not that you have a guy. See, we talked too much at the beginning, and then I'm like, oh my gosh.
No, you're fine. I allude to it sometimes.
Okay. We had the tea. You missed such a good tea session before you came. Like really big tea.
I'll give it to you.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Now I can't feel like left out.
I know. It's okay. Wait, are you gonna like say it like a little bit, or no? You don't want to say anything at all.
I feel like
okay. You can't.
I shouldn't.
Okay. Because no, you shouldn't.
She's so demure. That's why let people's friends.
I just learned my lesson about being like my man.
Oh,
wrong.
Because they see it and they're like, actually, we're not. Like,
yeah,
what?
but how does he know I'm talking about him?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, then you don't want to think you have multiple people. I think this is a real one, and I think you should like protect it because it does sound pretty real and pretty deep.
I hope so.
You just never know, but I do think this one. And he's so cute. We saw a picture.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. We'll have to like take a break and show you.
Yeah, I have to approve. I have a good instinct, I think, when it comes to like.
I sure don't.
Really? No, same.
Yeah, like if you ran a few past me, I would have been like,
Yeah, see, that's what I should have been doing. But people told me every single time. Every time somebody along the way was like, not a good idea. And I was like,
has anyone said that now?
No.
Okay.
That's good.
But in the past, people have said.
Oh, for sure.
And you just don't listen.
Yeah. I'm like, you don't know. No, I don't know.
Well, I think, it's good to like listen to people, your bestie, ask her.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I have a good feeling. I don't know either, so I'm always just like, sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's my 2024. I need to start listening to people when they tell me that I'm doing the wrong thing.
I think the Matt Rife one, I would have been enamored too. I would have been very much like, it's fine.
That one, honestly, everybody was on my side because everyone just loved it. Like, it was 2016. That was the vibe at the time.
I remember I was talking to a guy who sent me like a YouTube short of Matt Rife's like stand up, and that's when I knew it wasn't gonna work out. Like,
wait, what? Why?
Yeah,
you didn't like it?
I didn't like it. I thought it was just like, I don't know, I wasn't into it at all. And then I was just like, oh, we're not gonna have the same like vibe, so we kind of stopped talking after that.
Wait, this guy that wanted to date you was into Matt Rife and you weren't into it?
Yeah.
Gay guys do love Matt because he'd always say that. Well, he said that. I don't know if they do.
I thought his like all the crowd work clips, I was like, he's the most funny person I've ever seen. Yeah. And then I watched the special he had out at the time, and I was like, maybe he's still practicing.
Because I thought his thing was only crowd work. Like, I thought you went to a show, like, it was like a Q&A, and that's like what he did. You know, I didn't even know he did like stand up.
You would think it would be harder to do that though, because that's harder for me. I can't just like think on the spot and be funny.
For
like,
sure. Yeah, like live and stuff like, I don't know.
Like, I feel like if you have all the time to write, you'd be like good at it.
Well, he'd be surprised with men, I think.
Yeah. The stand-up comedians. You went to the Laugh Factory recently, and I was like, girl.
I did. Well,
Wait, you went to the Laugh Factory?
I saw that, and I was like, oh no, I was a little worried.
I had good reason. I was seeing George Lopez.
I love that you love George Lopez. Like, literally in her vlog, she's like, George Lopez was there.
Well, it was like a big deal. Like, you can't just like really go see. It was $30 to see George Lopez.
He's
like
there
I grew
a lot.
up on him. Really?
Yeah. He's like always at Laugh Factory. I love George Lopez.
They made it sound like it was like the first time he was ever doing it.
Oh, no. I feel like he's always there. Maya Lopez's daughter follows me on social. Well, she used to. I don't know if she still
really
does.
Oh, you know who followed me is Eminem's daughter. I was like,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was like the biggest. I was the biggest Eminem fan growing up.
She was supposed to come on the podcast. I don't know if that's still happening, but yeah. But
oh
then
my god,
like,
you should have her. She's like a really like prim and proper like influencer.
Right.
You would not expect
like
it
a
at
podcaster.
all. She's so cute.
Yeah, but then I'm like, you probably can't ask about Eminem, right?
I think you can. She just went to an ugly Christmas party and her thing said like shady or like she wore like an Eminem reference like sweater.
Oh, okay. And her podcast is like a little shady.
A little. Yeah,
is that what
she's got it.
Is
She's
that
got
her name?
Yeah.
I'd be so proud of it if that were
For
my
sure.
dad.
But then I wonder if you're like, oh, stop asking me about my dad.
No, not me.
I would, yeah.
I feel like if I could have well, maybe no. I probably wouldn't choose him as my celebrity parent.
Oh
Who would you choose as your celebrity parents?
Ooh.
Eminem Kim maybe wouldn't be. I mean, that's saying he's not the best parent, but he'd be rapping about you and your mom.
Yeah, and he was like saying like he tied his mama or her mom up. And, like,
no, that was
over a
wild.
cliff.
The whole Kim stuff.
Yeah,
I love
little
it.
much, but I
love Haley Jade.
I would almost want Kim, like Kim Kardashian.
What?
Yeah, because she like really spoils her kids. and
I
she,
feel like
gets
I
it
would want
up.
Kylie if I would want one of the Kardashians.
Oh, then Timmy's like your stepdad.
Oh, maybe I don't want that.
Wait, you want to Timothy Chalamet as your stepdad?
No, I want him as my boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Well, it could evolve into that, I feel. Like if it's your if it's like your step parent.
Wait.
I don't know. It could evolve into that. You guys want the Kardashians. I think Caitlyn Jenner would be mine then if we're gonna go with the Kardashians.
No.
No, I wasn't gonna go with the Kardashian. I feel like I would want to go with like I have a friend whose parents are Judd Apatow and Leslie Mann, and I feel like that's
Are
like
you
the
Maud Apatow?
no Iris.
Who's that? Wait, I know Iris. Who's
That's
Iris?
Olivia Rodrigo's best friend.
I know, and that's how I
really?
found out because they came up to me at a Dave Chappelle show,
Are
and I
you
go, "Why is she
serious?
coming up
Oh
to
my
me?" But it was because
God.
Iris. Olivia doesn't know who I
That's
am.
slay.
Wait,
That's
Olivia
very
Rodrigo
slay.
came up to
Yes,
you?
her and Iris, but it was not like Olivia was just like.
Oh my, no, but that's everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you kidding? I went straight to the podcast. I said Olivia Rodrigo is obsessed with me.
Wait, you did? Did you ever hear from? Did they ever hear from her?
Not
like,
at all.
That's. I love that you say that. For me, I'm gonna play it cool. I'm not gonna even like acknowledge that they like saw me or something like that. But I love that
No,
you just go.
because it was so nice. She came up. She's like, I love you.
Oh my god! So she recognized you.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
what
I
a
didn't even
flex.
know at the time, and then now I'm obsessed with her. Like she's my favorite. But I can't imagine having those two parents like super funny
Oh,
Yeah.
and like not so successful that like well they're so successful, but they're not like
So famous.
Yeah.
Where people
yeah
recognize them.
it's not like where your whole life is like messed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Like
would
the
be- Are they in
Kardashians.
their movies? Is she in the movies with them?
Yeah,
Oh, she is.
Both of the girls are in like This Is 40.
Oh, really? Were they little kids in that one?
Uh-huh.
I have to rewatch that one.
They play their kids a lot, which is funny.
I think
love
that's everything. Maud Apatow was in Little Shop of Horrors on Broadway recently, and she posted me. She posted my Little Shop of Horrors cover of Suddenly
Did she
Seymour.
really?
She's like my inspiration for that. I mean, obviously a joke, but I still loved it. I was like, I'll take it.
They're amazing.
And to be talented in a yeah, I want to be in a talented family for sure.
Me too, or just funny people in general.
Yeah, like Adam Sandler's kids, and they're in
That's
his movies.
another good one, but that's another one where it's like, I don't want him to be my dad. I want him to be my husband.
Oh my! Okay, yeah, that's so funny. So you like older guys?
I don't know. I mean, if he were younger, I would love him more.
You like the
But-
younger version of him?
But there's just no younger Adam Sandler.
I mean, there was at one point, but yeah, him 50. I mean, because daddy vibes for sure. I guess to me, I'd want him to be my father. I think more than date. He doesn't give me like I'm gonna like rip your clothes off vibes. You know what I mean?
That's true. I guess he doesn't.
But who's your ultimate like celebrity? I know you're like kind of seeing someone right now, but like who's your celebrity?
My celebrity crush. Well, I love Matthew McConaughey, but he's another one who's like I couldn't date him at the age that he's at now.
Yeah.
Why he's dating Gigi Hadid or Bella Hadid?
No, that's Bradley Cooper.
Oh my god, I keep getting that mixed up. You couldn't date Matthew McConaughey. You're 27. I think 27 is like a mature age now. How old is he? I don't know.
But I want like a whole life with somebody, and I feel like if you're already like how old is he? He's probably
50.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not as bad as I thought actually.
But it's true, and if you have kids, it's gonna be like 55 by the time you have kids, and then they don't get their full life with him. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Top Gun.
Miles Teller.
Miles Teller.
Oh,
Does he have the same celebrity crushes?
You do kind of look like his wife a little bit. You look like Kelly Teller a little
She's
bit.
amazing. Oh wait, what? Okay, what are your guys' thoughts on this whole Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez situation?
I loved your
God.
take on it. Did you see Brooke's take on it?
No, what's
I
your
know-
take?
Oh, on TikTok,
I just
it's so
don't
good.
believe. I cannot imagine that nobody was filming that interaction.
that's what
like
we
I
were
don't think
thinking.
that like Selena could have gone anywhere near them without somebody picking
Oh,
up a
yeah,
camera. I would have
yeah.
been filming them nonstop.
My backup theory was like someone from her team would ask and like for permission first. But then what Selena said was like she was telling Taylor that her friends were hooking up, which I don't really believe that. I don't know. I don't really believe that. I feel like that's just like making something up. But also like why at the Golden Globes would you even go up to Taylor Swift and be like, you wouldn't believe who's hooking up?
I can't believe she was just like, yeah, that's the thing in admitting to being like that much of a gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
She's
was,
kind
like,
of wild. Selena
Selena's
gives me,
wild.
yeah, she gives me a little bit like liar vibes, which I don't mind. I'm a liar too, but
No, me too. I think that's like what sometimes I'm like, God, she reminds me a little too much of me.
so much. Yeah, but we're the same person because sometimes she'll be like, I'm quitting social media, and then like she's quitting again, and I'm like,
I
literally
had to
me.
comment on the complex thing yesterday. I
you?
was like, this is hilarious. Because just every single, you can predict it every time. She'll be like, I'm taking a quick break from social media. Did you guys see her Scrabble situation the other day?
Yes.
No,
I noticed it immediately. It was not even up for 20 seconds before I sent it in our group chat. Because like she covered up, like she was playing Scrabble and she like covered up like a slur, like with a little heart.
Oh
But,
my
like,
gosh.
well, like,
I can say it.
yeah, I'm like, come on.
Okay. Well, then we get it. Wait, that was what they put on the Scrabble board? Who was she playing with?
She only covered up the letter F. And so you could see like the other word was like bag.
Oh, well, they're like little bugs, like little maggots. Right? That's like, maybe that's what it was.
No, but it was a 3-letter.
Oh, okay.
But I was just like she I can't tell if it's an intentional, like she's being deliberate and she's trolling all of us, or she's the accidentally like worst person in social media of all time.
I think she's accidentally the worst person, which I love. I do love it.
I think it's funny too because she's like 400 million followers and she's just like that reckless.
so
I'm like,
messy.
I love that about you.
I think the same thing. But I love her. We should get her on.
I love her too. Honestly, I'm making it sound like I don't, but
No, because you see yourself in her, and that's how I feel too.
Yeah, I've always loved Selena, and she's a Cancer girl, like, and I relate to her because she's very like emotional, and you just never know what you're gonna get with her, and that's what I appreciate.
me neither. And you know what? I can really get behind what she's doing right now, defending her man to the.
I'm an anti.
Wait,
what's his
really?
Benny Blanco. Why are you
yeah.
anti? Okay, well, you have that intuition. Why do you think?
I don't know. That's true. I do, because I do want Selena. I like that. I want her to be in a relationship, but this one, I don't know. And I feel like, especially because he was so shady to her in the past, and
Oh, I love guys who are mean to me first.
I'm like, oh, you think I'm ugly and disgusting?
Me too, because then it's like a chat. Then when you well, then when you win them over, you're like, oh my god, look what I did. Like it's an accomplishment.
I flipped you. This ugly bitch flipped you.
I think I'm just so like girl power that when anyone like is shady towards a girl, I immediately like write them off, and I like want to go after them a little bit. I think
Really?
I'm like very protective over like girls.
I think I just for some reason like really like Benny Blanco.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
I thought I liked him too because he's very like influencer friendly. Like he does collabs with like Zach Troy ASMR, and it's him like doing ASMR eating and stuff. Like, he seems relatable, even though he's like this huge songwriter.
He knows exactly like what's viral and stuff. That's why he's like had the biggest songs. But like
what? Like what are some big songs that he's done besides that like one Selena song?
No, he's like Justin Bieber.
He's written like every Justin Bieber song ever.
And I don't like any of them.
I don't really care for Justin
hater,
Bieber. But that's the thing is like the difference between something being good. I mean, not to say that they're not good, but like just being
Like
huge.
Yummy? Did he write Yummy?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's a good one.
That one's a banger.
That's the only one I know. I mean, maybe if you said other ones,
Wait, I don't know. I just made that up, by the way. I have no idea if that's true.
That's very us coded, actually.
Same. I always make
I
stuff
have like
up.
a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, I think he wrote a lot of, I just know he's written a lot of songs.
He did Lonely.
Actually?
No, I don't know.
What's that one? What's that
no,
one?
that's 2 for 2. I think I just lied again for no reason.
Moses fact check. Oh, you're making a throat go. I thought you were fact checking. We need a fact checker here because Benny Blanco has written huge songs.
He has.
Yeah.
And he's done, God, I don't know why I can't think of all of a sudden any. I'm pretty sure he did like half of SZA's album. I don't know because I went to his 4th of July party.
Oh my God.
And as I was walking out, I was like, bye, Benny. Like, thanks for having us. And SZA was like on his arm. I was like, is that SZA?
Oh my God. You know everybody. Oh my gosh.
No, I don't know Benny
How
Blanco.
did you get invited to his party?
He just has that's like the big 4th of July party, I feel like.
But like,
I
were
was
you
a
invited?
+1. No, I was not invited.
Who are you plus one?
My friend Sienna, she's like, she gets invited.
She's bougie. She's an influencer?
She's a entertainment, like she does entertainment correspondence. She does like red carpet.
Oh, do you know her?
What?
Sienna Leone.
What outlet does she do?
Right now she's with Sweetie High.
Oh, yes, I do know her then. She does like every carpet.
Oh, you know her then. Oh, and that's your friend. That's your, like, oh my God.
She and I went to college together and we like came together and both like did separate things. It's really cool.
You're only friends with like all successful people, I feel.
No.
I mean, Iris Apatow.
That's exactly wrong. Well, Iris Apatow's not really like my friend. We're just like.
But you're acquaintances. She knows you.
I want her to be my friend. She's too young to be my friend, I think.
How old is she?
She's 20, 21 maybe?
No.
Oh, maybe she's not.
I think
Yeah,
20-year-olds can be friends with 20-year-olds, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
It's blurry. We talked about that on Canceled, too. It's always, like, blurry, because I think I'm so advocate of, like, don't be friends with 18-year-olds. But I'm like, if you're 25, like, 20, no, 18 is, 20s is acceptable. 18, 19, don't be friends with them. They're still children. But maybe 20, then you can be friends with them.
Especially when Nepo Baby 20 is, like, I would say, like, 25, 26.
Wait, Nepo Baby. Because they're older, like in mind. Yeah, that is very true. Because they're just out more too. Like, like Kylie was like with Tyga when she was like 17, and I was like, that was
criminal for sure.
Like, right? I'm just like, how? I didn't know she was so young. It's
I know.
crazy.
I get so scared talking about Tyga. He like hates me.
Wait, why?
He hates me. He kicked me out of his house last time I saw him, and I didn't even know it was at his house. They were like, "You have to leave." I'm like, "Why?"
Wait, what?
I've never been kicked out of anywhere in my entire life, and all of a sudden, someone comes up to me specifically, nobody else. Like I was with all my friends. They're like, "You need to get out," and I'm like, "Well, like, what could I have
Did you say
Were you
possibly
just
done?"
too pretty? Maybe you were too pretty.
No.
That's a good reason.
But I'm like, what the f? And I was like, this has to be a mistake. And they go, no. you specifically need to leave.
That is so
I was
weird.
like, what the f-? And then the next day I found out it was Tyga's house. And I was like, well.
Oh, but you didn't see him have any interaction with him?
He's apparently was in the corner, saw me walk in and said, get that bitch out.
No.
Wow.
And I DM'd him and I was like, sorry, I didn't know it was your house.
Oh, and what did he say?
Left me on scene.
Really?
But like he hates me and Tana talk about him honestly a lot.
Oh, but like in a bad way? Because I thought she liked him. I thought she was cool with him. I don't know.
No, we honestly, I don't say nice things about him, honestly.
Oh, he's like the only celebrity that like DM'd me when I was in my 30s. I remember he slid into my DMs in like 2020 and I was like, oh wow.
I did say he was like really nice and stuff, but I made like there was like a clip where I compared him and Avril Lavigne to like the Pope dating Summer Rae.
Oh.
Like just where it, like in that it made no sense.
Was he dating Avril Lavigne?
I'm pretty sure he like
Yeah.
still is or
Yeah.
something.
What?
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
Isn't that crazy?
It was like so serious.
Oh my god.
She's dated the most random people. She dated like Brody Jenner too, which like
Yes,
doesn't seem
I
to
do
make
Oh
sense.
yeah,
to
the
me.
guy from Sum 41. She was like married to. She's just. I mean, it's good.
What an
I mean,
icon.
It really is. When I see girls like that, I was like, wow, it's like amazing that you get like all these cool guys. You know what I mean? I think it's a flex. Like when people are trying to drag like Nina Agdal, I think we talked about this. I was just like, kind of a flex. She gets all these like hot guys that want her.
Too. I was like, if everything they're saying is true, like slay.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's everything.
Every like A-list actor, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
like
I
that's
know
power.
any guy who's like, ew, disgusting. She hooked up with like Batman. Like you're lying.
Like Leonardo DiCaprio, like literally the most like eligible bachelor ever. I was like, okay, that's pretty slay.
I'm like, oh no. Like imagine if you saw the fucking like lizards. Like
That you've dated?
I've talked to like literally like the most like disturbing people. I wish I had a track record like that.
You should put out everybody. I know. I always try to like flex my like Z-list people I've dated, and I was like, gosh, if I had A-list, I'd be really flexing all the
I
time.
don't have any A-list. You always say that, but like I really don't.
You
know,
do.
you do.
Yes, you definitely do.
I'm like, where?
No, you tell me their names, and I'm like, oh my god, that's kind of everything.
No, that was one name. You only like the one name.
I am obsessed with that one. No, but I feel like there's been other ones. Even the ones you said today, I was kind of like, oh my gosh, that's kind of like just the people you know. You go to the Zach Bryan concert. Is Brianna Chickenfry dating Zach Bryan? Is this public knowledge? Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he is
They've dated for a while, right?
Yeah, and he's so in love with her. He posted an Instagram story the other day of just a photo of her, and he captioned it like, "I'm so painfully uninterested in any day that doesn't involve you." I'm like,
Oh yeah, I saw it on
beautiful.
TikTok. I saw someone on TikTok do that. I was like, wow.
it is so God. It's like I have to just be happy for them. I'm like, Lord, but I see what you've done for others. Like,
Please bless me with that. I think you're in that era. I think you have your
I
Zach
hope
Bryan
so.
era.
I don't know. She was like a fan. Do you know this story?
No.
She was a fan. She like went to the Country Music Awards or something, and she was like, beforehand, she made a get ready with me, and she was like singing his song, and she's like manifesting meeting him tonight. And then they took a photo together that night, and she brought her like weeks later. She had gone to his concert, brought her current boyfriend at the time.
No way.
And someone on his team like was like, "Oh, you should do Revival," which is like the last song in his set is Revival, and like they bring a bunch of people on stage for it. So she went on stage, like sang Revival with him or whatever, and they still like didn't even know each other at all.
Oh my god.
And then they started dating like right after her and her boyfriend broke up. But
Oh my! Did you break up right after that? I was like, bye.
I don't know. I don't know, but I would have.
Oh my god, that's everything. God, manifesting I feel like works so much when you speak of something that you want. I think it happens.
I agree.
Wow, and they're like full on dating now. I had no idea.
Oh, they are dating.
Yeah.
He loves her so much. I met him when I did her live show, and he was just so like obsessed with her. He's like, "Oh, let me get a photo of you in front of House of Blues." Like,
Oh my god.
oh my God.
Can we talk about that? Oh my god, did you see, you said one of your cringiest moments of last year was at the Zach Bryan show with Brianna Chickenfry. Or it was the live show, you said.
Yeah,
or was it, you were at a bar?
I was just so mortified. Like I said, they drink so much, and they can handle it. So they drink a lot, and that's just their thing. Like her and Grace, and I was like, I prepped myself for weeks. So I was like trying to build up my tolerance so that I could like really hang with them. And they weren't even drinking like that. Like she's like, I looked over and you were taking like Southern Comfort shots, like chasing it with a like 4 Loco, and I'm like, what the.
You think everyone else is doing it, so you're like, let me get ahead.
No, but she's like, nobody else was doing it. Like, I was like, I don't know why I was doing it, but I started getting tagged in videos of everyone like crowd surfing and stuff, and I'm like,
But you were vlogging on the bar.
well, why was I on the bar?
That's what you said in your vlog. She's like vlogging on the bar. She's like, why was I on there? I wasn't my show.
It was not my show. What was I doing on the bar? And I don't even think I knew I was up there because I was just vlogging.
You were vlogging in the crowd surfing.
And I couldn't even post the vlog because I can't. I can watch like 2 of those clips, and then like as soon as I get to a certain point in my camera roll, I'm like, I can't keep going because I will have to die.
I had think it was cringy. Just for the record, it wasn't cringy.
That was just one of the first two.
Can you post
They
the
just kept
rest?
getting worse and worse. I'm like,
You should do a Patreon and then put that on there.
So
That's
smart.
so embarrassing. But it was made worse by the fact that Bree texted me the next morning. She goes, "Are you fucking okay?"
Oh, why? Were you just like,
I was like,
people
why?
could tell?
I guess. I sent myself home, but I woke up with a full-size bottle of ketchup in my pocket.
Oh my gosh.
I love that. Just in case you have a chicken tender or something.
Well, apparently someone put it in my hood of my, I was like wearing a vest and someone put it in my hood. And like I was so drunk I didn't notice it made it all the way home.
The ketchup in your hood? Who did it?
Grace O'Malley.
Oh my God, I love her too. I just started following her on. I love them. I feel like Brianna thought I hated her for a minute, and I was just like, I love them. I do love them now. I like watch their TikToks.
I love them too, but I feel like everybody has like had like slight beef with them.
Really?
Well, kind of.
Not the O'Malley girl.
Well, not really. I just like Brianna will just speak up and like be crazy, and she doesn't care who she's.
I'm scared of like new young influencers because I like sometimes if I just don't want to beef with anybody. I'm just like I can't have any confrontation. I am old. Everyone always attacks me for being old. I'm like I get it. Like I'm old. Like,
You are not old.
Everyone always says that's a thing. It's like this old. But the best thing is when someone's like literally 32. They're like right behind me. I'm like okay, you're also just like in your 30s. It's like when you're young, I get it. When they're cute and young, okay, fine, call me old. But it's like I have had beef with way too many people that I don't want. I'm trying 2024, no beef. So.
Me too. I'm trying to leave, because I had a little bit of like extreme beef right at the end of 2023.
With who? With
Trisha.
Are we talking about?
But that was my first like public beef.
Oh, how did you handle that? Like, how did you feel? Cause,
I was loving it.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, you kind of, like I said before it was happening, like as it was building up to, I'm like, this feels like Avengers, like, you know, final boss, like these girls are going to come and like end this terrible person. Mm. And just being a viewer, a bystander, I was like, this is history. Like, I really loved it.
Definitely.
No, it was a fun time. A lot of people were like, I feel like Brooke probably regrets this. It's like, no.
You have no regrets.
No regrets. But now I'm like, okay, I can relax.
I feel that way too. Sometimes you just like go so hard. For me, when I was watching it, because I've been on the side of like exposing people that deserve it, rightfully so. But sometimes you get a little anxious. You're just like, oh my God, is this like, because you have so much attention on you. So I just thought
that's
maybe.
the problem. And I could log off, but like it didn't stop it from happening. It just kept going and getting bigger. And I was like, oh no. But
yeah,
whatever.
And it is frustrating when like it gets to like that mainstream level. Like once it gets out of your audience, you know, and then with people who don't know you and like your intentions, it takes on like different like forms, you know.
Yeah.
Start,
Oh God.
Like, putting words in your mouth and
that sucked about it. But I was like, whatever.
What was the most exaggerated thing someone said about your whole?
Well, just every single headline was like, Brooke Schofield says Matt Rife cheated with 30 women. I'm like, first of all, he didn't cheat on me. We weren't even dating.
But you were.
Like, well, I thought, I don't know what I thought. But
you guys spent Valentine's Day together. Did you ever say that? Because that's like, to me, that's dating. He plans it. You spend Valentine's Day. That's dating. Like he chose you on Valentine's Day.
I thought it was more like, I don't know. But I didn't say he cheated with 30 women.
Okay. You guys didn't, because did you ever have that relationship, that like thing where like we're exclusive? Did you ever have that conversation?
Well, I mean, yes, but.
Oh. So there you go. You're exclusively dating. I know what you mean.
But you can't tell, like, you know when somebody just says things to say things? Like, I think he was just saying things to say things because he said it to all of them, too.
And you haven't talked to him since?
No. He tried to call me.
He tried to call, because I saw the text. I saw the text in your photo dump, but and then he called after?
No, he called first, and I was like, I had a feeling, and I was like, oh, no, not answering that. And then he texted me it's MR. But.
Not the MR.
Well, the problem with that, too, was like, so then did he not block my number? Like, did he get a new number?
Oh, wait.
Because then if that's the case, I'm like, then I just went so hard because he blocked my number.
Well, I'm honestly at that point, like, you earned, even if it's not true, I'm like, you earned it. And it's not wrong. You know what I mean? Like, what you were thinking at the time could have been a situation. So I'm like, might as well just pile it on.
Well, for the whole first, like, 48 hours, I didn't think it was really him. So I was like, whatever. But then somebody, like, I kept getting DMs from girls who had also had, like, experiences. And someone sent me his new number. And I was like, oh, shit.
Do you think you'll ever get together with all of them? Mm-hmm. Have you?
No.
Oh.
But I
Are you going to do, like, a whole sit-down exclusive tell-all?
No, but the group chat's so fun now because we just love each other. So, like, we don't even talk about him anymore, really. It's just like two of the girls are together right now in Nashville. They like drove out there to meet up.
God, are they like?
I love that.
Yeah, are they like regular people or influencers, models?
Both. Everyone's like different but the same. I don't know how to explain it.
Like you all look the same? Is that what you're saying?
No, everyone looks completely different, but we're all like kind of the same vibe.
Isn't that crazy when everyone looks like so different? You just like see someone with like just, it's like Kylie right now, Timothée Chalamet. I'm like, what is your type? Like, you know, when someone's just with so many different people.
I have that though, like where you can look at all of my people in a lineup and it looks like you're just at the DMV.
You're like, which one would I date?
Literally just like a array of strangers.
Okay, so you don't see
That's why I sympathize with Selena Gomez right now. I'm like, I understand how this could happen.
Yeah, she doesn't have a type. We don't really see many people she dates. Oh, well, Justin Bieber to The Weeknd, to the Betty Blanc. I guess it's very different. Yeah. She has a variety of tastes.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
And I've been there when everyone's saying your boyfriend's ugly.
Is that what people are saying?
Yeah.
Wait, really? About Benny? I think he's cute. I don't think he's like ugly.
She also thinks Ethan Slater is cute though.
I do
think he's cute.
Do you know him? He's cute.
Cute, like cute.
She says he looks like Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah. Do you know him? I think they look similar. We watched The Bear last night. I'm like, I can see Ethan Slater in this role.
I think Jeremy Allen White is so hot, but I don't think Ethan's hot. I think Ethan looks like Frankie.
No, I think people.
Yes, you could literally put them side by side, and if you showed it to like a grandma, she wouldn't know the difference.
I think people like morph. I think they put those faces where they kind of morph them to look like each other because they actually don't look like each other. I think they just like.
Well, he definitely doesn't look like Jeremy Allen White.
I think he does. People are so hard on him. I get why they're hard on him.
I know, but I'm hard on him because he left his wife.
Of course, no, I definitely agree with that. But I think that's why people call him ugly. But I don't think he's ugly. Benny Blanco, what did he do? He doesn't look ugly.
He's also unhandsome.
Oh,
I don't know because I saw him. I remember seeing him in person, being like, wait, he's kind of hot because he has light eyes. Like
he has a sway.
And when you're that talented, you're hot. That's just how it goes.
That's true. Talent goes a long way. I can't believe you don't like him. That's so funny. You are just like you're harder on guys. You say I'm hard on girls. You're harder on guys. We're the opposite. I feel like I'm harder on girls. But guys, I'm like,
it's the worst feeling in the world when everyone's telling you that your boyfriend's ugly. I don't know why. Because I'm like, I don't care if he's ugly.
I think it's admirable when pretty girls are with ugly boys.
I like it, yeah.
I think it's sweet. Like, I'm not judging the girl. I'm like, the guy should really, like, cherish you. I think everyone, you know.
Well, hopefully he is. We don't know yet.
I think she's going a lot harder for him than he goes for her. That is something that.
But that's how all guys are, I feel.
But when you look like that and you have, like, the richest girl in the world, like, I feel like you should, you know, be posting her a little bit more.
Yeah, like she's the prize for sure.
Yeah, especially he's not a stranger to social media, you know. Like,
but he doesn't post that frequently. I was like, he doesn't post that much.
I'm trying to think of what other relationship. Actually, he dated a friend of mine for like 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Is she a model?
Yeah.
See, he dates like really pretty women, so maybe he's. Sometimes it's more than just the looks. I dated a lot of ugly guys, and no one's ever called them ugly, but they've definitely been ugly. And I'm like, why don't people? Maybe because they think I'm ugly too. They think we're just an ugly couple.
Nobody thinks you're ugly.
Because I've never had someone be like, wow, why is she with him? It's always like the opposite. It's always like I'm getting dumped, even by ugly people. I've actually been dumped the most by ugly people.
I know, and it hurts the worst because it's like you have the most nerve.
Yeah, it's really wow. I really felt bad about myself. I'm never gonna find anyone like even this ugly broke person doesn't want to be with me.
Well, my thing is if they're all gonna be shitty, it's like I guess you might as well just have a good looking one.
When I was single, I would never want to date anyone too hot because then I don't know, it just makes me a little insecure. And then I'm worried, especially with gays, like everyone wants to date like your boyfriend, you know. So I never want anyone too hot.
I get that too. Like, you don't want to, I don't know. I've never dated someone like that everyone universally thought was like hot. Yeah. So I like just, you know.
My type has always been like average looking guy. Like
your boyfriend's now really cute though.
I know. Now he's like, that's why I don't post him.
You're scared,
much. He's too pretty.
I've never dated somebody that I like looked at and immediately been attracted to.
Wait, really?
Like I feel like I always know them before I'm attracted to them.
I feel like Matt Rife is like universally attractive before all this happened.
I sought him out with the thought that like, oh, I'm just gonna hook up with this guy.
You sought him out? Did you DM him? Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting. How about this new one? Did you? Oh, you guys met on an app. Mm-hmm. He's very handsome too. You date really good looking people. Like they are.
He's a hot one.
Yeah, they're like really good looking. I know. I look at people and I'm like, oh man, yeah, I don't know. The really good looking ones, I always get nervous about. But honestly, the ugly ones too, like you said, they cheat too. Everyone cheats. Yeah, so I'm just like,
if you get cheated on by like an ugly guy, it's like the most like. Oh my god!
I've been cheated on by like ugly and homeless. I have dated like 3 homeless people, and like they don't have a home. They stay with me, and they still cheat on me. And I'm like, they cheated in my house actually.
What?
That's what happened to me too. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, why are your showers so long?
Yes. They just come and they shower and they don't leave. And I'm like, and then they're like, they don't go to work or anything. And you're just like, oh my God, I think this person's homeless and they're just going to stay here.
Yeah, it's a hobosexual. Tana does it all the time.
Wait, really? Mm-hmm. But she finds them
They date you for a place to stay.
Oh my God.
Guys are wild.
Yeah, I've had guys not leave my house. That's why I was like triggered.
I kind of like it though. I want someone to just always be at my house.
I like it to some degree, but some of these people, it's like sometimes we just met and they're there for like a week and I'm like, okay, no, but normally I would like it. Yeah, I like to capture people too. I'm like, stay in my house.
Me too.
Just lock them in.
We have some unhealthy tendencies.
I know. It's not great, but some guys don't mind it. Some guys do.
I just feel like sometimes it works because then they get attached to you. Well,
yeah.
I've never been successful in it, I guess.
It's kind of like Beauty and the Beast. And when the Beast held Belle there, she ended up falling in love with him.
Oh, yeah.
So, kind of like Stockholm
I get how that could
syndrome,
happen.
Yeah, it doesn't seem the healthiest.
You're just like in love with your captor.
Yeah, I could see myself like in a situation like that. Like when I watch documentaries about Stockholm syndrome, I'm like, that would 100% be me. I'm like, I'm not leaving.
Oh yeah. And then you feel Holly said that with like Hugh Hefner. She's like, I fell in love with him because like you're just like with him all the time, and you're like he's taking care of you. He has this glamorous lifestyle, and you just kind of like fall in love. You're like, oh, he's like my captor. I'm in love with you.
Wow.
I don't know.
I got to sign up for BetterHelp.
Yours sounds healthy.
Like if someone's straight, like I want them to date someone I like, because then I feel like by proxy, like I'm kind of dating them a little bit.
Oh my.
So,
That's
I had that with my gay friends because like I have like a thing for like gay guys sometimes. Like I have like a crush on a lot of gay guys, and so I'll set up my gay friends with them because I'm like,
yeah,
I'm
very
the same
because
similar
I can't date
dynamic.
them.
Yeah,
I'm so in love with like all my gay friends, and they're like all single, and I don't understand why they don't date each other. Like I know like just because they're gay, they're not gonna date each other, but I think they should. Because I
have a problem with that. Where I'll be like, you're gonna love my friend. It's like just because I'm gay does not mean I'm gonna like him.
I think the same thing. I'm like, you're gay? Do you know this person? They're like,
me too.
yeah.
It's like saying like, oh, like you're from like Wisconsin. Do you know my friend Jessica? And it's like, no.
But I feel like the gay circle is kind of small out here. It seems like a lot of gays don't. Nah, you don't go out so much. You're not like the social gay.
Yeah. I think because I'm older, but like when my friends were like younger gay influencers, like they knew everyone, and it was like, how the hell?
Just going out, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you date gay guys? Have you dated one?
I've never dated. Well, I mean that I know of.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I wonder what it is. I wonder why it is that straight girls are like into gay men like that when they like go a little overboard and like.
I don't know. My mom has that. My mom dated like a bunch of gay guys.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Would they hook up?
I don't know. I guess. I'm assuming so.
Interesting. Yeah, because people always ask me that too when I've dated like fluid or open.
Well, your guy was doing the splits.
Yeah, he might have been actually that one. He was musical theater. It's hard to tell with musical theater people too because it's like, are they gay or because like Ethan Slater musical theater and it's like, are they gay or are they just I don't know. Yeah, comfortable. What's the word? Flamboyant.
I wonder if the Ethan Slater thing is going to come. Like, I wonder if we're going to end up hearing the actual story and feeling really bad.
What do you think the actual story would be that you would feel bad for?
I don't know. Like, if I don't know.
Well, there are two sides to every story. Like maybe his wife was terrible, but still the baby. It's like.
Or maybe they'd been separated for a long time. But I don't know. Like, she wasn't separated from. Where's Dalton? Honestly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Get him on the podcast. He's been quiet.
I know. He goes to like Barney's Beanery all the time.
God, that is the it spot. I've been saying that. And the one on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone's going back there again. I remember it was big when I was like 18, and now I guess it's like big again.
I can't get behind it just because like I don't know. I don't like being that close to everyone.
I don't either. I went on a non-date actually with a stand-up comedian. There was a stand-up comedian. He was like 50 years old. I was like 20. And we went to Barney's Beanery. And I thought him and I were on a date because I met him at Conan. And he brought his friend. And he was trying to hook me up with his friend. And it was really weird. And he went on
the worst.
Yeah, it was so bad. He went on Adam Carolla because I tell the story all the time. And he went on Adam Carolla. He's like, I didn't want to date her because he literally said because of her, like, without saying it, that I was like fat. He's like, well, my friend is into this type of girl.
Oh my God.
Yeah. His name's Harlan Williams. He's like a really old comedian. I used to be into stand-up comedians. Like I used to be obsessed with stand-ups. That's why when you went back to the Laugh Factory, I was like, no, because I used to date everyone from the Laugh Factory. Like not a flex either. Trust me, not a flex. Stand-up comedians are kind of the worst.
It feels dark in there now, and when I go in there, I'm like, it's a little like spooky.
Yeah, it's always been spooky though. It always has. I've always dated a lot of people that went through there, and they're just dark. They're just kind of dark and a little psychopathic. A lot, all of them, honestly.
Yeah, I think so too. I can't really think of a comedian off the top of my head that's just like a healthy, normal guy. Maybe Trevor Wallace.
Is he stand up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know.
He's really funny too, and he's actually like a nice guy.
Do you know him?
Yeah. Well, of him. Yeah.
Yeah. Stiff Socks, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are friends with him?
Mm-hmm.
Dated him?
I went on one date with him.
And how'd that go?
I mean, I'm not dating him, so.
But it was a recent cancel. You guys were talking about him because Tana was talking to him again, and you're like, "Well, this is a while
that was
ago."
like a weird. She keeps making me cut that story, and I'm like, you know what? Let it be known. Tana, like, she encouraged me to go on a date. Like, she set me up with him, or she introduced me to him at Whitney's, like, thing. And I'm talking to him, whatever, and she's telling me, like, you should go on a date with this guy. And so he DMs me, and I'm like, should I? Like, really? And so I go on the date with him. And she's like all in support of it or whatever, but then she starts talking to him again. I'm like, if you, it goes without being said. If you're gonna set me up with someone, then that means you're done with them.
But was it flirty? Like, was they like when she talked to him again? Was it flirty?
She was like, I don't know. I changed my mind about him. I'm like, you don't get to do that.
Oh yeah, this is the thing about female friendships where I would be really bad at because
it would be if I like cared about him, it would have been one thing, but like
you didn't.
I love him, but like. I didn't really, like, I wouldn't have minded. But it's like if I were to, like, tell you, like, oh, you should go after this guy, and then all of a sudden I started talking to that guy again, I'd be like...
No, yeah, that is weird. Would you be, maybe now that she's, like, in her happy relationship, maybe she'd be like, yeah, well, you're in a different place. So how long ago was that? Because it must have been a while ago.
That's like 6 months ago or 7 months ago.
But maybe he's, like, good luck Chuck where you guys met the right person right after him. Like, you guys were both obsessed with him, and then you met
I think I'm that. I think I'm the one who always, like, dates someone right before they get into a happy, healthy relationship.
Oh, that's
how I was for a long time, too. Gay dating is hard, too. I'm glad I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah, I think straight dating is hard, too. I don't want to do it anymore.
That's true.
Straight dating is very difficult. Gay dating might be worse because it's two guys, and guys are always the problem, so.
Oh, yeah. Wow, I've never even considered that.
Yeah, could you imagine being like a guy dating a guy? Because then it's just like a lot of testosterone.
I think about like a girl dating a girl, like how many emotions. Because I'm already so emotional, I can't imagine like doubling it.
Oh my God, same. I couldn't take care of like a girl. I'm like, if someone like me, I'd be like, stop. I would just leave. I would leave me too, honestly, because it's a lot. I just start crying for no reason lately. I've been just crying.
Me too. It's amazing if I make it 10 minutes.
Has your person now seen you cry? The one you're not dating but dating?
No.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's the true test once they see you cry for no reason and have a breakdown. They're like, what's happening?
I've given them the warning. Like, that will happen.
Oh, okay.
You'll see it.
Do you tell people, are you like, oh, I have like a mental illness? Mm-hmm. You tell people right up? Mm-hmm. That's good. I think that's...
Well, I mean, I don't, but he asked. Well, he didn't ask. No, he didn't ask, but we were like already talking about that. And like, I was talking about my family and stuff, and so that it like made sense to say it. But I definitely, that's not like a first date topic. I'm not like, yeah, by the way, might set your house on fire.
I feel like now it's a very common thing. Like, Hinge should have, like, are you mentally ill? And, like, just say your mental illness so everyone can relate, you know?
Well, he has a little something going on, too, so.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. I love that. I know. I always was like, maybe Moses has something. I always wanted him to have, like, a little something, you know? Like, I mean, maybe he's this. We thought maybe, like, well, autism's not mental illness, but I thought maybe a little autistic. I don't know. Maybe I just made that up. No, I don't think so. What is that?
No, I think, is it neurodivergence?
Yeah.
I think it's a little different.
Autism is one I always wanted, truthfully. I thought like every autistic person I know is like brilliant.
That is true.
My boyfriend thinks I am too.
Really?
Yeah.
A little autistic. Have you ever been tested?
No, he wants me to. But he always sees like it's like so common now, like the autism TikTok and stuff that.
Holly's autistic. She just came out with it. I think Moses is too.
I convinced myself I was, but that's just because I don't like sounds.
Or like, is that part of autism? I don't know. Well, I don't even know what autism is, to be honest. I'm not really
neither. Sure. And I honestly feel like I'm in dangerous territory right now. No, I don't
think it's bad.
I think I have it. I don't like chewing.
Wait, that's part of what is autism?
It's I don't know.
It's like such a spectrum though, like literally. So
Asperger's.
Yeah.
But that's different than autistic. He said Asperger's.
People are super sensitive, but also super smart.
Have you guys seen that guy who like they fly him over the New York City skyline in a helicopter, and he literally sees the entire thing once, and then he gets back down and he draws the entire thing from memory down to every single like window on every single building, like how many floors everything had. It's so specific. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
I wonder what that is.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
So yeah, I guess they're like super geniuses.
Yeah, I can't even imagine being like that. I can't remember anything.
There was like something called like, is it Idiot Savant? Have you heard that?
No.
Where they're like really, I could be wrong. They're like really bad at everything, but then they're really exceptional at one thing. The reason I know this word is because I saw it in a book when I was 10, and then I wrote it in a book, and my teacher thought I was plagiarizing because like you don't know what Idiot Savant is. But I think it's like you're really like, you maybe don't grasp everything, but you're just like a super genius at one thing or something like that. Like we're ridiculously smart or something like that.
Wow, I think I might like that. I'm like not good at anything.
But no, you're really good. You have one thing that you're really good at.
Because I'm bad at a lot of things. I'm terrible at math, science. I'm only good at like English was like the only subject I was good at.
Oh, in school you're talking. Oh, I wasn't good at anything. What was your subjects?
I was good in math and science was like my main. But I loved like writing and stuff. I was good at honestly. I was pretty good at school. Like I loved school.
You did. You liked
and my
going.
grandpa was like an English teacher, so he like.
Oh.
Were you popular?
me.
Did you have friends?
I had a lot of friends. I had a really good school experience, like the perfect high school experience. I loved everyone in high school. And I'm still friends with all my high school friends.
Where is Arizona? Shout out Arizona High School, public
I
school
know.
system.
But I
Is it
did have
public?
like a crazy high school. I think I said the story on TikTok how everybody died.
Oh my God, you have like the curse. You're like the Von Erichs.
Yeah, but it was like all in like crazy ways, like struck by lightning.
Oh my god.
Like two kids got murdered by their parents. Like
What?
Oh.
the girl, like her dad had a brain tumor, drove them out into the middle of the desert, lit the car on fire with all of them inside.
Oh
It
my.
was like a really just everyone died in like really crazy ways.
Oh my God, they should do a
And
movie.
everyone thought I was lying, but then you can look it up. I was like,
That's so
why would I lie about that? That's such a horrible thing to lie about.
Do you think people think, because you were saying earlier that you're like, sometimes you just like with the Benny Blanco thing, you're like, I don't know, I just like made it up. Do you think, because I know people think I'm lying all the time because sometimes I just don't remember. You know what I mean? Is that
sometimes,
it?
like, when I say I like lying or like when I'm lying, it's always like something lighthearted like that. But
Yeah.
I keep getting myself into trouble because I always say like, yeah, I love lying. And then people think like,
You're a liar.
Everything,
I'm the
yeah.
same way because you just want to own it ahead of time because I think it's like kind of funny. But then,
my lies are like just like I went to somebody's house the other day and they were like, can you please take your shoes off? And I'm like, oh, I'm the same way. You know what I mean? Like I can't have, I can't have shoes in my house at all, which is a complete lie. I just made that up. I don't care at all, but I wanted them to feel
Yeah.
normal. So it's like, oh my
Yeah.
God, same. Like
I
that's a
lie
lie
all
for
the
no
time
reason.
to match people. Moses will tell you, someone would be like, yeah, our daughter's not potty trained yet. And I'll be like, oh yeah, ours can't go to the bathroom either, but like ours can. And he's like, why do you do that? Like you're putting like map. And I'm like, I just want to like relate to them. You know what I mean? I literally lie
like
all the
sometimes
time.
I want people to just feel more normal.
Yeah,
But like,
me
but
too.
there's just no need. Like she did not care if I wanted shoes off in my house.
Yeah. No one does. I'm that same way. That's so weird. That's probably like a mental illness or something. Because like, why lie
Well,
about
I made
that?
the mistake with this guy that I'm talking to now. I told him in the beginning, I was like, oh, I love lying. And he, sometimes people were like, oh, haha. But he was like, what?
Oh, he was serious.
He's like, I hate that. And I'm like, oh, well,
well, I think in a relationship,
kidding.
don't say that.
I was like, that was a lie. Just joking.
That's what's wild because then it's like, wait, is that a lie or is that real? But everyone thinks that with me too. Everyone thinks I'm just like this liar because I just don't remember a lot of things or like things that happened a long time ago. And I'm like, well, I'm not like a liar.
I believe everything you say. I don't care how. I don't care what the evidence is.
I try to be truthful. I really do. Like, cause I feel like, especially when I've done exposed videos or something like that, it's like I've never like lied because I think it's like easily found out. Like the last lie was the Weekend thing where not me, people thought I was lying that the Weekend sent me merch. Like she bought this herself. I'm like, but that's gonna be easily like debunked. Yeah. Like someone could come out and be like, we never sent her that. You know what I mean? So it's like I wouldn't lie about something that could be.
Yeah, I would be way too afraid of a lie about something that someone could like corroborate.
Yeah, like that didn't happen or something. And I'm like, yeah, no, that to me. So I really consciously make that effort always to like never lie about something that's like there's proof of it not happening.
I like little lies that are like that just make things more entertaining or like funny. Then
Me
it's
too.
Like,
Or
yeah.
sometimes I'll like claim somebody else's story as my own, but never like a crazy story. But sometimes I'll be like, instead of saying like, oh, my friend got pulled over for this, I'll be like, oh, I actually got pulled over for this.
Wait, but do you think that it actually happened, or
Yeah,
you're just?
well, because it's just easier than saying like, oh, I have a friend of a friend who this
Yeah.
happened to. It's like I'm not even listening if somebody told me it happened to a friend of a friend. Like I needed it to have happened to you for me to even care about the story. So that's what I'll say to somebody else.
I don't think that's bad either. I don't know.
But it'll never be like a serious thing. It'll be like, I don't know.
That's so funny. Would you do it for like a podcast setting, or just in real life? You just like tell other people's
Probably
stories.
not on the podcast setting. I don't know.
Okay, I kind of love
I'm
it
like
though.
getting scared. I'm like, people are gonna think I'm just a liar.
No, I think everyone lies a little, and people just don't want to
People
admit it.
embellish, I think, too.
Of
It's like,
course.
you gotta like spice up a little story, otherwise people will just be bored. you
Yeah,
know?
or
For
Yeah.
sure. I love a little
Just a little flair, a little
Exaggeration.
razzle dazzle.
Yeah. That's why I have to like, because people call me a liar all the time. If I'll say like there was 20 people, I'm like, okay, there'll be like 10 people or something. Like I
Yeah.
try to like read so it doesn't look like I'm lying, you know?
Yeah, but sometimes if you tell the story exactly as it is, it's not interesting when it
Boring.
really was
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So the people who are not liars are just boring, actually.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like when a movie adopts like a real life event, you know?
Yes.
Like the movie's got to spice it up a little bit too. It's like we're just storytellers.
Yeah,
I
for sure. Like
think, you know?
Titanic, like if there wasn't a love story, well, boring.
Yeah, what the hell?
That is
It went
true.
down.
They're
But that
based on
wouldn't be
true
exciting.
events. Yeah.
Right. That is true. You can have a little spice in it.
Yeah.
That's why I can't wait till they make my life story, because I've lied so much they won't even know where the truth is, which will be fun.
Oh my god, I would love that. God, that would be such a fun like docu-series. Or like honestly, even if it were like a not like a docu-series, but like a reenactment. Like I feel like that would be
Like a
perfect for your life.
reenactment of like
Who would you want to play you if it was like somebody?
Lily
they made
Rose Depp.
Oh,
I love her.
amazing.
She's my favorite. She came up to me once and it made me excited.
Really?
Yeah. The Iris Apatow story reminded me that she came up once with her friend, or her friend came up and then like she was with her. So, but we all took a picture and I felt very like I knew her right away though.
Oh my
she was
God,
gorgeous.
she's so cute.
Yeah, she's my fave. She was on The Idol. I love it. Have you seen The Idol?
I've seen only a couple episodes.
Oh
I don't
my
think I
gosh.
would like it.
Wait, did you watch? You watched a couple and you didn't like it?
Yeah, it was like, I think it was a little too like raunchy for me.
Oh my God,
It is pretty
really?
raunchy.
Wait, really? I feel like, yeah, but that's like the best part about it. I don't know. You don't watch
I don't know. I get like, so even Euphoria, I got like a little bit like, ooh.
I don't like Euphoria because it's like high schoolers and it creeps me out. Like I know they're adults.
Yeah, but like,
but
except for Nate Jacobs, he's hot.
are you a Jacob Elordi girly?
Uh-huh.
Really? Where I'm on the bandwagon. You're not so much. I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm
You
like,
aren't?
I'm neutral, leaning negative.
That's
Once
not
again,
even,
I'm just
I wouldn't expect that about you.
'Cause I heard his breakup with Joey King was messy, and this is just something that I heard.
I heard this
alleged.
yesterday. I heard that he's a bad
Oh my
boyfriend.
God.
Yeah, I
Well,
heard that whole situation was a little toxic, allegedly. So now I'm always skeptical of Jacob Elordi, and I know he's like very baby girl coded now. Like everyone loves him, like the gays love him, girls love him, and he's like a little girly. But I'm just skeptical, I think.
I get
Yeah.
that. I watched him on Actors on Actors, and the way he was talking about his mom, I was like, I'm in love with this man.
What did he say about his mom?
He was just like speaking so highly of her, and like just the way he describes her. You got to just watch it because like he's so eloquent in the way he talks. I have no idea what words he was even using.
What was it? Who was interviewing him?
God, what's his name? He's from The
Coleman
Color Purple.
Domingo.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Where do you watch Actors on Actors? I see everyone talk about it, and like, where do you
On
see it?
YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, because I always see people doing it. I'm like, I don't watch
It's
it.
so good.
I was like, you should do an Actors on Actors, but I guess
just
it's kind of like the
interviewing each other?
podcast. Yeah.
That's literally what we do every Monday. I feel like actors, that's kind of what a collab is, I feel. It's like podcasters on podcasters. Because honestly, podcasting interviews are my favorite. The ones where you're also a podcaster, because you're like, it's so funny because Zach's thing was the same way, where it's like, they like interview you. I feel like I'm being interviewed by you. And I was like, and I know like naturally that's like how you know, just to ask questions, but it's so funny. I feel like we're on Actors on Actors.
Well, I've never been good at asking questions. I'm like just now learning.
You're so good at it. You're so good. I think it's
Well,
like,
I want to ask you questions. That's why if I feel like it's when people come on and I'm like,
Yeah, that's how I was interviewing too. Like, I could only interview people I was genuinely interested in, because if I didn't like really care, it was hard for me to like fake it, and I felt like so awkward about it.
I'm the worst
Yeah.
at faking a conversation. That's why,
Yeah.
like, if I run into somebody I know in public, I'll hide.
I'm the same way. I'll like go out of my way to avoid them. Like if I see them at the gym or
Always.
something, I'll like take the elevator.
Oh, me too.
down.
Even
Always
since I was
run.
little, if I was like with my grandma and I like saw someone from school, I was like under a
Yeah.
table.
still now, if I saw you out in public, I'm like, let's just go this way.
No, I know I'm the same exact way. I feel like you and I are the same. And like, I saw you recently say that you don't like to open DMs because it just gives you anxiety.
Never.
Yeah.
I'm exactly the same way. Like, and I noticed because I went to go find your address today, and I
Yeah.
noticed that you hadn't opened my last DM. But I'm the same way because
I
I'm
never
like,
do.
It gives me like anxiety. And I'm like,
I know. I just can't do it. Like text anything. I don't even open text. I have Moses read most of my texts. I'm like, just read what they say because I like don't want to
It
know.
makes me feel like weird for some reason. I don't know
Yeah.
why, and it makes me feel so guilty for not like responding to a lot of people. But I like,
I'm just the
too.
worst. Just know that.
When
wonder
you
what it
DM
is.
me, I had the same. I was so anxious about it too. I was like, because then I was like, I don't want to respond to her too fast and then like annoy her. So I was like,
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my time.
no, that's not a good example. I would be so excited.
You
but, like,
responded quick. You responded fast yesterday. I was like, wow.
I'm
When
like-
they're fast and I open them, I'm like, okay, we're having a
If
conversation.
I see it pop, like, you know when you have it open and you see it pop up at the top on Instagram, then that's when I'll look at it. But I'm so bad at going to look. Like my boyfriend gets mad at me too because I've had like, now I just have like a couple random like brands reach out and I always ignore them or I don't see them because I get anxious and he gets mad, so he wants to start like taking over for me. But
Oh.
yeah,
I would love
Manager
to have somebody
boyfriend.
who just does it for me because I just don't. I won't open them because I'm like, if they see that I haven't seen it, then there's no pressure to have responded.
That's how I
just
feel.
haven't
That's
seen
how I
it.
feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I never saw it. And it's true. I never usually see much. Would you want your boyfriend to like work with you, like be a manager, be an assistant or something? Do you?
No,
So you don't want
I don't
to
think
work.
so.
You want to be separate.
I don't think so. I'm thinking about that. Like, we're about to go on tour. I feel like I can't. Like, Tana's gonna have her boyfriend there, and I'm like, I can't imagine like bringing somebody.
Wait, really?
Just like, especially touring, like, or like what we do, like on stage and stuff is so like crazy.
Wait, what do you do?
Well, it's just like so many like crazy crude stories, and like people talk about like we talk about all the guys we've dated and like kind of talk shit about people, and I'm like, I can't imagine somebody who I like care about like watching me and being like,
But I feel like it's impressive because of everything that you have and all the people that know you. Like I think that's
that
like a
part,
flex.
but also just like I feel like I'd be up there like, so
Would you be
like, 'cause
shy?
I wouldn't be able to be myself.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I guess when you start dating someone, you're like, I guess it's weird to talk about like I don't know, but not really. I mean, I talk about I guess I really don't. I don't know. When you're dating someone, you're kind of like over talking about the past relationships. But I guess that's your thing. That's what you guys do. You guys talk about relationships.
Well, I get scared that every time like I say something about my ex or like anyone I've talked to, I get afraid that anyone who's going to take or date me like moving forward is going to be afraid of me.
That will happen probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's very Taylor Swift coded, I guess. But
Definitely.
Like, as she says,
but it's like Taylor, people are going to keep dating Taylor. People might get scared of
They'll
me.
keep dating you, trust me. Oh my God.
100%.
All these
you
guys
gotta have
want
that
you.
mentality because it's like you're powerful. You know, you have power, you have influence. You got us to get this sweater from like San
Seriously,
Diego.
we just I don't think we've ever copied someone like this.
I know,
Like so
immediately.
hardcore with the boots. Do we all
Same
have
us.
them?
I know we
Yes.
should take a little boot picture.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Did you just get those?
I got these. I ordered them, but I just wore them for the first time today.
I need to get mine cleaned
me
or
too.
something. Mine are like I keep riding horses in mine. They're not
You
horseback
see
riding
us
shoes.
start
Horse
riding
girl over
horse.
here.
Are you still on Reddit a lot looking, or have you like
I'm on Reddit.
pulled off?
No, why?
Reddit, Trish.
What is it about
yours
it?
is hard. Like ours is very like it's smaller and it's more like people who actually like us. And
Yeah, yours is so positive. I'm on that one too.
Is yours negative?
Not always. It's a
mix.
cycle.
Yeah.
So why do you read it? Like good or bad? Why do you read it? Because it doesn't affect you either way.
I don't know. It just feels like there's a group chat about me, and I like want to be in it.
I would not want to know the group chat about me. You gotta stop. I mean, I guess you're in a good place now. You seem like
I know. I'm pretty like sane right now.
so you can handle it. So you can read something bad about you, and you're like, okay, yeah, that doesn't affect me.
Yeah, and I got back on like when the whole scandal was happening because I was like, everyone was on my side. So
Yeah,
I was
then
like,
this is
let's go
helps.
see what's going on in there.
Yeah.
I always want to read too when it's like positive, like people like us right now. So I want to read them, but I know I.
But
just,
you
like,
don't know when it's gonna switch, and then it's
Oh,
not.
yeah.
You can't like just stop once you see it's bad. So
I don't go on.
Yeah.
Even for research, I can't go on Reddit. Like I wanted to go on yours just to see like what like the latest people are wanting to know, but I was like, I don't even want to go on there. I'm just like, no. I feel like it's inviting the energy back in.
Yeah.
And it's 2024.
you're right. I know, and I promised you I wouldn't do it.
I get it though. I get it. It's addicting. I haven't done it since like August. And honestly, I just get blessings and blessings each month. It just stops. I only get positive stuff happening to me now. I swear it works.
I like to like engage with the people who actually watch though, and like I said, ours is like so. It's also like well moderated, even like
Yeah,
more
your
than our
guys is just like a
comment
fan
section.
page, like just a straight up fan
Yeah.
page.
should read it
So
more.
ours is sweet because like everyone, if anyone says anything that's like mean, it just gets deleted before I can even see it.
Love that.
So it's like even nicer than like the comment section on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't
I've
know
never
who the
looked at our
mods are in
comments,
ours.
but
I want to be a mod.
Wait, there's moderators on Reddit? Who's the moderators?
I don't know. It's a group of them, and like anytime something is mean, they delete it before like we even. I
Shout
can even
out
see it.
moderators. We should have them
But
on the
the
podcast.
canceled one is like it's just like so much bigger. So you guys get a lot. I mean, you have so much love, but then there's also people who just like.
They're-
wanna
but it's the
be
same like 6
snarky.
people. It's literally the same. I can name all of their usernames, all the people who hate me.
Really? Do you know them personally? Like,
No, but if I ever see that girl, wait, well, no.
It's like fun.
I have a particular one I mention it at every live show because I hate her.
wait, why? What did she say about you?
Everything horrible.
Like what? The Pygmy girl wasn't bad.
If you go to her, no, like it's bad, but like I can't even say it. But like if I go to her thing, you can see all the comments that
Yeah.
people have left, like which is crazy about Reddit. Like you can literally just see every single thing that they've commented on
them
and
being
what like.
obsessed.
And all she does is comment. Like she has never commented on anything ever on
can't
Reddit that isn't about
imagine.
me.
So what did she comment on? Like it can't be your looks. Like there's absolutely zero thing to say about your looks.
Like it's
personality. like I'm trying to think of
I
what
know,
it
what
would
could
be.
it be?
Me just saying like all these things. Like what is it? I
It's
don't know.
personality. It's just like she just says like I don't even want to.
I feel like an insult on personality is not bad because it's like, okay, like if someone said like, oh my God, this person has zero personality, it's like, I mean, that's the worst thing someone could say. It's not that bad, right?
Especially because like so many people love you. I feel like, but it's
Right.
hard because like even if you have like a lot of people sending you love, like for me too, it's like that negative one. I remember there's like one comment where someone was like called me like classist or whatever because I said like people should be tipped, and I'm like, how is that? And it sticks with me.
That's like reverse
I
classist.
know, that's what I
feel.
said.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, or someone said I was like dumb for not knowing when Five Nights at Freddy's came out, and I was like, I literally have a college degree.
What's
in that.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
you don't know
you would
Five Nights
love.
at Freddy? Reddit getter. Just kidding.
Wait, what is it?
You don't know Five Nights at Freddy?
What is
The
it?
can't wait to meet you to join the animatronics.
I've seen you do it.
Oh, that's it. Wait, it's with
I
Josh.
thought you made that up.
No, I did actually.
Wait.
Josh Hutcherson. Do you know him?
Uh-huh.
He plays Pete on Hunger.
I love him, but he's
I
little,
love
right?
him.
We love a short king.
Me
He's
too.
little. He is great. I love him.
I loved him in Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh, me too.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. I used to love that book.
He's so cute.
How would you describe Friday Nights at Freddy? I don't know. It's about Chuck E. Cheese. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese horror movie.
Yeah.
Where the animatronics
See,
kill children.
I don't like horror movies.
I don't either, but it's a cute one. It's like cute little like animatronics, and I don't know.
I heard the song. Can't wait
Which
to
is
meet
not even in
you.
the
It's not in the movie, but they're doing
Oh.
a sequel, so maybe it'll be in the sequel. I can't believe it. You're on TikTok all the time. It's very TikTok coded, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But maybe
It's a video game. I didn't know about the video game. And I didn't even know about the movie, but I love the TikTok sounds. So I started like watching, and then I watched the movie, and the TikTok sounds weren't even in there.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
That's how I feel when I
cute.
like love a song on a soundtrack and then it's like not even in the movie.
yeah.
Like,
wait, really,
It's
that happens?
all
Olivia
the time.
Rodrigo's new one
Yeah.
for
And it's on the credits.
Hunger Games. It's on the credits, and it's the best song in the whole movie.
Oh, well, at
Yeah.
least it's in the credits. I saw Addison Rae was supposed to be on Mean Girls or something.
Oh, really?
Someone said that on the soundtrack, and I'm like, is she in the movie? I don't know, but
Oh, so many influencers are in Mean Girls.
wait, really?
I'm like, where was
Oh,
my
you
invite?
saw
Oh
it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We
Did
have
you
to
like
talk
it?
about the brand deals that you get though. That's how
Yeah,
you know you're
can
an
we
it girl.
get those brand? You are the it girl.
When you're doing an ad for Taylor Swift, I'm like,
That-
you made it.
No one else had that. Like, who got sponsored to talk about
No.
Reputation? Or what is it? Eras.
Eras Tour.
Eras Tour.
I don't even. Well, it was for Prime Video.
No,
It
it's
wasn't
for
like
Taylor
for. It was for
personally.
Taylor. Literally called me.
But it was for Era's movie. You had to talk
Yeah,
about
it
that.
was. And honestly, I would have done it for free just to be like, "Ugh, got an Eras Tour
Literally.
sponsorship.
Oh my god! And you got paid. You got paid for it.
I did. That was like
God.
really nice. Honestly, well, actually, that one was my old manager who got it for me. But the new managers I'm with now, like they're so good.
Wow, you're brand friendly. You're so brand friendly though. So I think
I'm
that's
trying.
what's
I
good.
feel like it's, but some brands like I have like one brand that I'm so obsessed with. I buy everything that they have. Like
Is it Tarte?
no,
Oh.
I'm scared to say because they think I'm so off brand. They won't let me like
Wait,
have
what?
anything
What?
to do with
Who
it.
would you be off brand for?
You would be surprised because I literally wear it every single day, and I can't. I'm so afraid to say it because like, what if they change their minds?
Aritzia.
Oh, so aloe, but
Really?
Oh, do they sponsor people? I feel like do they sponsor?
yeah.
But wait, you're so on brand. You're like
I think that
petite and
No, I think they're so particular like about who they let like represent. But I'm
Really?
like, that's so shitty because I literally wear it every day.
I love aloe. I try to squeeze into it. They only go up to larges though.
Really?
Me trying to squeeze into a larges.
Oh, then that's stupid.
Yeah. Well, maybe you want to get that brand deal. I love them. I'm trying to help
No,
you.
that's stupid.
Yeah, they only go up to large. Well,
I
Aritzia
feel like-
too only is one size.
Yeah, what's the deal with
Well,
the
I'm not really on the Aritzia kick
You
anymore.
are. Your
okay.
bodysuits are Aritzia.
No, it's not. It's well, yeah, but
Normally.
I haven't shopped there in like a really long time.
We were talking about yesterday, like, should we wear the Aritzia bodysuits that, but they don't fit us. They don't fit me. They might fit you. You're
I
actually
don't
skinny
know.
legend lately, yeah. So they could fit
Maybe in
you.
a couple months.
No, I think it would fit you.
I don't
because
know.
you're
I'm
very-
off. It's so expensive for like not any reason.
Like how much for like one of those jumpsuits?
a jumpsuit. Well, a jumpsuit's not like it'll be like $100, but like an outfit or like a pair of jeans, there's like $300.
Oh my god!
Wow.
And they're one size jeans.
No, they're like
They have sizes.
Yeah, they have sizes, but like
Two.
there's no jeans should be $300.
That's
Yeah.
wild. Oh my god, I can't even imagine.
I feel like I could be I could be Kylie Jenner and I'd be like, why would I pay $300 for a pair of jeans?
Yeah,
Yeah.
people do though. People be spending the money. Was your coat Kylie? Was it the Kai? Your black one that you wore today?
No,
Oh.
it's like a
It looked
random.
like a Kai one. I was like, oh, it looks so cute. And this one's cute. I like this one. This one is
The next time you
I
come,
know
we'll be in that.
This is like
like, where did you get this?
well, I found this new brand. They are so much cheaper
you
than like
said it.
Aritzia and stuff. It's called Adanola, and I keep ordering from there because they're so much cheaper than.
And White Fox, you get sponsored by
Mm-hmm.
White Fox, which is everything. I always want to wear them too, but also can't fit into their clothes. But I love their stuff. Their stuff is cute. Every time we wear the pink one, I was like, oh, I want that one. You're like, I've been wearing this all day, and every social media post, I'm like, I've seen it, I love it. Can't order it though.
I was gonna wear it today because it's pink.
It was so cute.
I never buy pink anything.
And you've been wearing it you have been wearing it in all your social posts. So I was like, oh, maybe she'll wear it today.
I know. Well, I was wearing it to all my like little Mean Girls things because, like I said, I don't own anything pink, so it's like I have to wear my one pink thing.
So how many sponsorships did you get with Mean Girls? Were you sponsored for how many events?
No, well, just most of it was just like invited, but I did one like actual
Brunch.
deal with them for the brunch.
Everybody was there. Oh my God, all the influencer girlies were there.
I was so embarrassed because we had to make like a TikTok to a certain sound, and I like
the lines where everyone's quoting a line.
yeah, but I made the same exact TikTok as Stassi Baby. Like her and I were like in the same outfit. We did the same line, and then we did the same TikTok. And I'm like, people already think I copy everything she does.
Really? What
So
was
it's
your
like,
line?
She probably I forget.
Do you know what everyone says about you? Was that you?
No, it was you could be really hot if you changed like everything, and then
Oh.
but I just feel like everyone already thinks I copy her, and I was like, what the f-? We had like the same exact cat.
Wait, really?
Exactly the same cat. It's the weirdest thing.
Did you, are you like a fan of hers or no?
I love her.
So maybe like subconsciously, like sometimes I do that. Like I see something and I just buy it, but then I'm like, oh my God, am I literally turning into this person? Maybe or no. You think it's like,
It was just a coincidence.
I don't know. I feel like I follow her and I like what she does, but I'm definitely I don't know. I didn't buy my cat like to match her cat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. That's why I got. Yeah,
I actually don't know who had the cat first.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you? Which one?
It's the same breeder that from. That's
Oh,
Olivia.
you're a breeder cat buyer. I'm just kidding.
One of them.
Wait, what's your cat? You're not a breeder cat?
I got her from the petfinder.com.
Me too. My second one's from
you did?
Petfinder.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's Pet Finder?
You literally just go on, you can say like, I want a kitten or whatever. And I just look at the pictures until someone jumped out at me. And I
That's
swear.
what I did too.
How do you know they're not stolen?
He could be.
Yeah, someone could steal someone's cat and like, you want this cat?
Finders keepers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Someone just steals it and they're like, this is your cat now.
I don't know. Mine was like she had been adopted by somebody and then she was microchipped and she ran away and they called the people who microchipped her and they were like, hey, we found your cat, and they just never came to get her.
Oh my gosh. So they just kept it then.
Yeah, and I was like, that's so me.
Did you take the
no
chip
one ever
out?
came to get me either. Seriously. I was like, that's like a cute like storyline.
Was that what happened with Murph?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you have the chip in, Murph? The same one? Or you got to get a new one?
I have the same one, but they're going to call whoever gave it to me, and I feel like she'll just call me.
Yeah.
Oh my, because you're going to get another cat, right?
I want to after tour. I want to get a second cat.
So you have two cats?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so cat people just love cats.
I think if you have two cats, they're easier than having one cat.
Because they play with each other?
Yeah.
Like kids?
Yeah, right now mine just wants to scratch the couch.
So if you have two, what is your couch? Is it Restoration Hardware? You have a white one.
No,
I saw.
I got it off Facebook Marketplace. It was like really cheap. Thank God, because now it's destroyed. But
people die off there too. Facebook Marketplace.
Really?
Like, people
well, it was like
get
it's like a
unalive.
brand, but they sell on Facebook Marketplace. I think the brand is like Sabtex.
Oh, so they ship it to you. It's not someone like coming to your house or you're going to
No,
someone's
they
house.
did. They fully came to somebody, or they came to my house. Like it was like these two people who came to my house brought me the couch, but it was amazing. And
Sounds scary. It looked
it
cute.
lasted, but it's like normally those couches are like $10,000.
No, I thought it looked like a cloud or something like that. It was very.
It's really comfortable, but I need to get a new one. I need to get a material that my cat won't scratch.
Yeah, because I have like a CB2 couch, but I have to keep it covered all the time because of my cats.
What's
Yeah.
CB2?
It's
I
like
love
Crate and
CB2.
Barrel, but it's like the cheaper Crate and Barrel kind of. It's
Oh,
like but it's
okay.
still like
And they scratch it or no?
I have to keep it covered, otherwise they do.
I have so many scratching posts, she just won't scratch them.
Yeah.
Why do they scratch? What's the point of it?
It's instinctual. I think it's to make their nails shorter or like to cut down their nails.
Oh.
But you can cut their nails, but then they have to sharpen them anyway.
What does a cat do for you? Like, what does it fulfill?
She made me happy.
Okay.
I'm not kidding
Yeah?
at all. It was like an antidepressant. I've never
Aw.
ever like I could just never die because she's my cat and I have to take care of her.
I mean, one day you will, and then what happens to the cat? What happens to the cat when someone dies? Do you ever think about that? The cat's
Well, I'm
just...
hoping, as much as I love her, I do hope I outlive her. She's
How long do they live for?
Well, they just made an injection that you can give a cat. It could be a rumor, but it's supposed to make their cats be able to live till like 30.
Oh my god.
But usually, the brand
Sponsor.
the
Cat
brand
sponsor.
was crazy. My cat is they said she's. I don't think she's a Russian blue. I think that somebody scammed me because she's off Pet Finder.
Yeah, they just say whatever.
Yeah, but she looks like one.
Do you have to pay on Pet Finder?
An adoption.
It's like $100.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
so
like
it really
for
is...
happiness, are you kidding? If somebody held her for ransom, I would pay like every dollar I
Don't
have.
say
anyone that
that.
idea.
No, someone's going to come steal your cat.
But she's supposed to live to be like 20.
Yeah. They live forever.
Interesting. Why do they
That's
say
long.
cat has 9 lives? Can they like, do you think they can
Well,
survive?
mine fell off a balcony one time and she was not doing well.
Oh my God, but she's fine now.
Yeah.
So
But it
that's
was
why.
really traumatic.
Was that her first life?
Yeah, so I think she might have 8.
Okay. I believe it for sure. Like, you always see cats like almost getting hit by cars. He lived in an alleyway with cats and there would be like 100 cats there. And those cats would
God.
just live through everything. Like the alleyway always had cars coming through.
It is crazy.
And
I like
animals.
worry about her sometimes when she like eats like a certain thing and then I'm like, cats can survive like in a dumpster.
Yeah.
I was too. Every time anything would happen, I would just like run to emergency, and it's so expensive, but I was always so afraid. But now I'm kind of just like.
Me too. Mine fell off the
got it.
balcony and she was like limping. Her arm was like sideways and I took her to every single vet in town and everyone was like, this is not an emergent situation. I go, tell her that.
Oh my God, that's wild. They're
I was like, it's an emergency to me. They're like, bring her back on Monday. I'm like,
wait, can she walk on it? Was she able to like? Put
she was
pressure on
like, she was just so mad at me. She made me hold it for like 3 days straight.
it?
She just,
Aw. Yeah, they're crazy. The one that he had, like, they literally still come back. It's like a cat, like 3 years later in an alley, like not being taken care of by anyone. And he's like,
that's what
comes
so
back.
many people have like outside cats and they just let them out and
Yeah.
they'll come back and like I could
never either.
Yeah, it's crazy. They just come back around. I was like, wow.
It's so
They
dangerous.
eat mice if you have mice. Well, you live in a nice place. You have like a penthouse, but
I
if
wish
you're
I
in a
had
house,
mice. I had mice in my sorority house and it was like crazy.
Did the cats eat? Oh, you didn't have a cat then.
I didn't have a cat then.
But the cats, they'll eat the mice for you.
But like I think like like if I have kids, I mean, I hopefully will have kids within the next 10 years. So Murphy will still be alive. So Murphy's going to be my kid's first pet too.
Oh, that'll be so cute. I feel like cats and kids go well together, maybe. I don't know.
I think so. With some cats are crazy, but
I always see on TikTok when they introduce like the newborn to the cat, and the cat's always like, you know.
I can't wait to
know.
have a cat or a kid so that I have an excuse to be like, oh, well, she has to have a cat too.
yeah.
So then you'll have like 3 cats because
I
if you
want
get
to have
another,
at least like 10.
so if you get a second cat, will be the same. We get it off Pet Finder.
Yeah, I feel like now. I feel like you're not like I could get in trouble for that. Did you get in trouble for getting a?
Well, mine was a gift.
Oh, then
Yeah.
that's like a loophole.
So it was a good.
What's
That's
her
my
name?
dream.
Her name is Beth.
I know. I love how people give like real names to their animals. It's always like
Me
John.
too.
And I'm
Like I used to have a cat named Miranda.
really?
Yeah, and then my mom told me that she got run over by a car, and she said she saw her
happened?
smushed in the street. She told me that. I was like 5, and I was so traumatized. I was like, oh my God, Miranda got smashed by a car. And then I went to my mom's friend's house a few weeks later, and she was there.
Oh my God. Was your mom a liar too?
Yeah. Well, she was
Okay.
like avoiding responsibility. Like she didn't want to be like, I gave your cat away. So instead, she let me think it was smashed in the street.
That's worse. Yeah, to also describe it so vividly because it's like she passed away.
Yeah, like she could have.
silently.
She ran away.
So did you keep the cat? Did you take it back?
No, Miranda was gone for good.
Oh my God. Why'd you name him Miranda? Like Miranda
don't
Rice,
know.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Miranda writes.
I don't know why someone would name it that.
I don't know why her name was Miranda, but I think if I got another cat, I might name her Miranda and like as an ode to Miranda.
Well, maybe the soul came back in Miranda because I'm sure that cat's dead.
Oh yeah, Miranda probably is. She's out of here.
Come back in this next one.
I guess she could technically. No, she's probably dead.
I have a feeling the cats don't come back as cats. They probably come back as like a person or something. And you'll probably come back
I think
as a cat.
Taylor Swift used to be a cat.
Oh, for sure. Did you see her in Cats? She looked like a cat.
That was the only movie in history I've ever walked out of.
Yeah, that was awful.
I went and saw it with my dad on Christmas, and we were like,
funny.
I love musicals, and I love Cats, the musical, and that movie was horrible.
really? I loved it. I had a couple friends in Cats, like real cats.
On Broadway?
Yeah. And so I was like all excited to see it. And then I was like, why is Jason Derulo here?
Jason
I
Derulo's
forgot he was
everywhere.
in
Jason
that.
He's
Derulo.
I didn't
everywhere.
see it. I bought a ticket, but never went.
You never saw a Taylor Swift movie?
No, I gave her the money. I just never, because she needs it.
You're like, gotta support.
Yeah.
She says you swag.
I so feel that way though. I'm like, God, I have to
I
support
have to support the small
like Billie
upcoming
Eilish.
artists.
Oh, I feel that way too. I always just feel like that's how they need it. Like, you know what I mean?
You were saying how you
Yeah.
like buy the music
On
and stuff.
iTunes. Yeah, I think it's a way to go. I still do. I think it's just, everyone needs support. That's the economy. That's how you stimulate it. You just gotta spend money.
Do people? I wonder how you make money from streaming. Isn't it like for every 1,000 views you make like
A penny or something.
like
You make, like,
7 cents or
nothing.
something like
Yeah.
or like I don't know. But I
It's
don't think I
literally
could survive.
something like that. Yeah, it's like artists usually make their money from touring, which is good for you. So you're touring.
Yeah,
I know how fun is
superstar
that?
over here. That's great. Are you gonna announce it soon? Is the dates coming up?
We announce it next week, I think.
Oh
We're
my
shooting the photos in like 3 days.
Ooh, what's your photo shoot concept?
It's I don't know if I should say.
Okay, you don't have to
I
go
can't.
on. Okay. Is it based on something? Like, are you guys cosplaying?
It's based on the title of the tour.
Oh,
There's a title. Was there a title in the first one?
It's just canceled, right? Yeah.
This next
The
one.
first one was just canceled
Canceled.
tour.
Ooh, is this like canceled colon something?
No,
Okay, so
it's gonna be like you're gonna be
It's gonna
really
be called-
underwhelmed.
We're so,
Matt Rife is
so
exposed tour.
No.
What is it going to be called?
Unproblematic. What's his tour called? Problematic World Tour.
Wait, is that what this is called?
Yeah.
That's so random.
Is it random? Problematic?
Well,
I'm like,
now I guess before everyone loved him, so he like wasn't problematic, right? Isn't that his whole thing? When he came on Canceled, like I don't really do anything problematic, but now he is. Now he's problematic. I guess it's fitting. He manifested it.
he did.
Yeah, with the.
He's so good.
Okay, so there's a title, and you're gonna do it based off the title. Wow.
How do you feel about being on the bus aspect of it?
Oh,
That's what we were talking
I'm
about.
terrified. I'm terrified just because like as I loved Hannah to death, but we fought the whole time on the last tour, like literally like nonstop. I don't think we
Yeah.
ever were not fighting. So now we're on a bus together. Like at least we had separate rooms then.
Oh.
Did you guys actually fight? Like, what's a fight look like? Like, what is an actual fight?
We were fighting.
Like,
bad.
are you yelling? Like, what's a fight? Like, you're yelling, you're cussing, you don't talk to each
Yeah.
other.
All of the above.
That's why I know, because even the Dorn skate thing, I was like, that doesn't seem like that big of a fight. And
No, it wasn't about that. Well, the problem with the way we were touring before was it was like flights and hotels and like sprinters and stuff. So it was like getting Tana one place is one thing, but like having to get her into a lobby and then into a car and then onto a plane and then, you know what I mean? It's really hard.
and you're very punctual.
Yeah, and it's like it was important. Like we couldn't miss things. So like
Yeah.
it'd be like, oh, she's not awake. And it's like, okay, well, that's crazy because our meet and greet is right now.
Which is crazy, though, because a lot of artists in general just, like, will show up an hour late to stage. Like, so many people are like that, but I'm like, you all show up early.
She knows that. So she's like, oh, it's fine. People do it all the time. And it's true, and we never really actually got in trouble for it, but I'm so, like, anxious that I couldn't handle it.
I'm the exact same way. I don't like to be, like, anything. Like, you come 10 minutes. You're the only guest who comes early, like, truly. So,
well, you should, I was all around. I was driving all around. I went to Gelson's. I went to Starbucks. I love it over here.
We did that when we came to Cancel. We were there, like, we were already an hour early, and then I think Paige texted and was like, can you come, like, an hour later? And I was like, oh, okay. So then we're like, we'll go eat. We'll go whatever. And we still showed up, like, 30 minutes. I'm like, we'll just go, I
think I saw your guys. Didn't you guys do a mukbang? And
we went and got the mac and cheese, grilled cheese. It's so good. It was fine. But,
where's that from?
Oh, it's called The Melt. It's on La Brea in Santa Monica.
Oh, I need it.
Oh, it was so good. Have you had it?
I used to live literally right there.
Oh my God, it's delicious. It was the best thing. We did that too. I did a podcast close to there last time and we got it there. So now we're going to go there. We're like, okay, we'll go there. But it was one of those things where I was like, oh,
I need to try it. I love everything. I didn't eat anything but macaroni and cheese until I was like 19.
I still only eat mac and cheese. That's all I eat.
I loved it. And my grandma was like such an enabler. And my grandpa was like, you can't let her eat that.
Why?
Because it's all I ate. The only thing I ate.
It's protein.
And like Big Macs. It's crazy. It's like thinking about how I used to eat when I was like young. Like I don't know how I don't have like congenital heart failure.
What'd you eat? What was your thing? Too. Were you?
Yeah.
What would you eat? What was your like crime?
My dad would like, and I was like in like elementary school, he would like bring me like a 20-piece chicken nugget like meal to like school.
That's the
I was McDonald's. My grandma would take me to McDonald's on the way to school, and I'd get McDonald's pancakes, and then I'd eat like a calzone or something at lunch for school, or at lunch or for lunch at school. Then as a snack after school, I'd get a Big Mac.
Oh my God.
Like it was always McDonald's before and after school, and then I'd have dinner. My grandparents are old, so we'd have dinner at 5, and then I'd have like a Stouffer's like TV dinner at 9.
Oh, that's light though. Stouffer's is light. Those
it?
are tiny. Yeah, I always think that. I'm like, I should go back to frozen food. The portions are good.
I love frozen food. People
too.
At my house, they'll open my freezer and be like, "Are you kidding?" It's like White Castle cheeseburgers, Dino Nuggets, like Hot Pocket.
Yeah, Trader Joe's has good frozen food too, like their mac and cheese balls and stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
that's all I have.
Do you get stopped a lot in public? Like if you go to Target?
Not really. Like more so recently. I feel like recently is the only time I've ever gotten stopped.
Yeah, you're on your up and up. You're like,
I saw this girl yesterday. I had this girl recently. She's like kind of a friend of mine, and she like was just laying it down for me. Like you need to elevate. You're not doing anything right. Like telling me all this stuff. It was so crazy. She was telling me like straight up. She's like, so long as you're working with this brand, this brand, and this brand, no one's gonna take you seriously. She was like telling me all this stuff, and I was like,
wait, Amazon Prime, Mean Girls?
This was like 5 months ago or so, and I went on the podcast and like talked about it because I was like, I couldn't believe that she was saying all this to me. And then I ran into her yesterday on a hike, and she was like, I see you're doing so well lately. I was like,
Oh, maybe she thinks it's her doing. She's like, you're welcome.
I know. She's like, look at you, elevated.
Like, I hate when so many people will do that. They like take credit for like, oh, you're so much better because of this person or this, and like, no, it's like literally because of me, not you, dummy.
Well, she was just saying, she was like, you need to turn down brand deals. I'm like, I can't turn down brand deals.
Well,
I probably could have, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, I won't turn down a brand deal. We don't get brand deals. But
I'll turn down like something that's like I really won't use that. But if it's like a good quality product,
like what? What's something you've turned down?
Like I won't do any gadgets, like at home laser hair removal.
Or like, really?
I always get like people, those things you put on your stomach and it like
crunches you.
Yeah, I'm like.
I love those. I don't think they work, but I used to always do those fit belts. Those are so good.
I've never tried one, but I'm like, if I posted that, I couldn't ever live with myself.
That makes sense though. You're in a fitness girl era, so I feel like it would make sense. You wear the tracksuits.
But I only wear the tracksuit.
But that's all you need.
Were you doing some like ab crunches the other day?
Was I? Oh, I went on a hike yesterday. I tried to do a pull up.
You're a fitness. Oh yeah. I thought it was ab crunches too.
Yeah. No, you were definitely doing some kind of ab thing.
I was trying. Oh, I ran into Harry Jowsey on the hike yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
I literally was at the very bottom. Like I had just started. Okay, talking to him for a second. And he goes, "Are you out of breath right now?" I go,
"Oh my God, triggered."
I know, and I was so mortified. I go, "Oh, I parked really far." I wanted to be like, "Oh, I was actually doing burpees around the corner." But I'm like, I parked really far, and then I thought about it. I'm not kidding. You couldn't have parked closer. And I have such a recognizable car now.
Yeah, your Bronco's famous.
That I was like, oh my God, all he has to do is walk right out the gate, and my car's right there. And he's like, are you out of breath?
Oh my God.
I was huffing and puffing too. I'm like, are you skipping leg days?
That's wild. If someone said that to me, I'd cry. I'm out of breath sitting here. People are always like, I hear it.
Out of breath, though. It's hard. I was doing the easy Runyon too, and I was like,
oh, you go to Runyon. Is that still the trendy spot? I remember everybody used to go to Runyon.
I saw so many people I knew there yesterday. I'm not going back. It's like the Grove.
That's the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing people you know when you work out is like literally the worst.
I know,
and
I don't like I just told you I want to avoid everybody that I see, and you can't. Like, there's no. What am I going to do? Jump in a bush? Like,
do you wear a hat?
I did wear a hat, so I was like, but.
I was wearing a hat today because Brooke wears hats all the time.
I
think
love
it's cute,
hats.
you know?
It's so fun. Literally
little
on
pink hat.
Monday, I almost wore a hat to
Really?
be like Brooke. Yeah.
Oh, a little. Well, next Monday. There's always next
Every
Monday.
time I go on another podcast, I wear a hat because it makes me feel like no one can see me.
I love when you guys wear hats because Tana does too. I bought a black hat because you guys, and I'm like, but it just doesn't look good on me. I have a huge hat and it looks stupid.
I just love a good like dad hat.
It
Me and Tana are in a fight right now about merch because she wants a trucker hat and I want a dad hat.
Do both.
I don't look good in trucker
I think
hats
so too.
at all.
Oh,
I don't
trucker hats.
either. It just if I wore a trucker hat, people would be like, "What? Like what?"
I think Tana's the only one who could get away with that. 'Cause she has those blonde extensions, so it gives you Paris Hilton Y2K vibes. But anyone else, like my short hair, it just looks like you're like a hillbilly.
It just makes
no
my
offense.
head look
bulbous.
enormous.
Yeah, they're like puffy. I'm definitely dad cap for sure.
Me too. I love dad everything. Dad shoes.
What's
Dad jeans.
Dad shoes?
Like a
New
like
Balance
a
kind of.
New Balance like
Oh, that's
sneaker.
Moses' favorite. He does. He wears New Balances all the time.
I
That's a
love
very
it.
dad shoe.
That's like my favorite. If I could wear only one shoe forever, I'd New Balance.
Wait,
Maybe I'll do
really?
it. I'm like New Balance.
New Balance sponsor.
My dream for 2024 is to only have like brand deals that I really actually like wear.
Oh man,
And not that I do brand deals for things that I don't need.
You wear the White Fox all the time.
Well, no,
I
but like
see it
sometimes
everywhere.
I'll do like a skincare brand or something that like I hadn't tried before I got the brand deal, and like I'll use it after that. But
yeah,
I want to do like
that you actually like
shampoo that I already use, and like
aloe.
that's what I want.
Aloe, New Balance, Tarte, Celsius.
Because right now I'm in the era of like anyone who messages me and I see it, I'll respond yes. I said yes to Feastables, Inkbox, random things that
Those
I'll
are
never
good
use.
ones.
Do you get paid for Feastables?
No, of course not.
Okay, well, okay. I don't know. Maybe.
What if I did start?
I mean, I love you should. I hope you do. You get the brand deals.
100%.
I never do. Yeah, you should.
My goal is a rug from Ruggable, a mattress from really anywhere, and then
Get it from
we
Lowell.
have to get a fish tank.
I got my Lowell bed when I had like 50 followers.
What is it?
Not
Lowell?
kidding. Lowell mattress.
Shout out
Shout out Lowell.
And it's
Yeah.
amazing. Well, I get the most compliments on it.
Really?
Do you still have it? What size do you want?
My frame is a queen, so I'll start with the queen.
Oh my
Maybe,
God, I
yeah.
love it. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll say queen.
I'm scared to mention any brands. They immediately say they don't want to be associated with me.
No.
I once tweeted that. I'm like, I love my MeUndies because it's all we wore. And they're literally like, we have no association with this person. Like, take down your photo. I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm scared to mention any brand. I'm not associated with anyone. I never get sponsored.
If somebody ever said something like that to me, I would literally, maybe I would just wear them for the rest of my life.
just keep posting them.
Tagging them. everything.
Like, yeah, was it? Remember when like
Snooki.
Yes. How'd you know I was gonna say that?
Yeah.
I feel like that would just be such a like, oh, you don't want to be associated with me? Watch this. But
When
then it's like who are we really?
Yeah.
Like, who's getting punished in that situation?
Because wasn't she like carrying like Louis Vuitton? So Louis Vuitton's
they
under
would-
Gucci. So like,
So that she would
Yeah.
promote somebody else. But I'm
And-
like, why? I don't understand the whole off-brand thing because it's like people are buying it because Snooki's carrying it. In my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just like appealing to more people. If you go like off brand, it's just like a different type of person that you're like marketing towards. Like, why do you want to market towards one specific?
yeah.
Like that. That's what I was mad about the MR situation. Like, why do you want to switch up and like market yourself to one specific niche type of like
That was
audience? That's
weird.
like it just makes you look stupid.
He just sounds kind of dumb because that is the weirdest thing. It's like, okay, this is your fan base. You know this is your fan base, and you're just gonna be like, I hate all of you. I don't want to be like with you. That's the weirdest thing to me.
I don't know.
Crazy. That's like if I just was like,
I'll
yeah.
take anyone who wants to be a fan.
Same, yeah. Well, I don't want straight guys, but everyone else I'll take. I don't want a straight guy.
I don't think I want straight guys either. Although I
Ugh.
don't think I even really have to. We don't have to worry about it.
We're the girly pop podcast. It's crazy that when I see straight people podcast or straight guy podcast, I'm just like cringe. All of it's cringe. Just like the Joe Rogan people, they're just like a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I just see them in like real life. Well, there was one straight people podcast and they're talking about washcloths are for poor people. I was like, I do not want to be a part of this straight people's podcast.
What do rich people use if not
That's
Their
a
what
washcloth?
I'm
hand.
saying.
They're like, use your hand, dummy. That's what
For
they said.
what?
Washing your body.
That's ridiculous.
What do you
Yeah.
wash with? How do you wash your body?
A loofah.
Okay.
See?
Wow,
That's my
loofah
sister.
girlies.
Yeah.
I'm a washcloth girly, but
Washcloth. I feel like if I leave it in the shed, like I don't want to use a new one each time. And I
a
would like.
washcloth? Why? Because then you're clean. Then you have a clean.
I know,
each
but
time.
I'm not doing the laundry like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
I don't
want to
do like constant laundry.
Yeah, I did. You know what? Even back when I made no money, I always had someone help me with laundry because I'm really bad at it. So I wasn't really lazy.
I got this like enormous laundry basket. It looks like it's like supposed to be in a hotel. It's like literally just a huge circle. And now I never do laundry because it's like I don't have to. It's not even full.
Wait, do you have one of those? Someone was telling me where you just put the laundry out and they collect it for you. Was that you?
I don't have that.
You don't have that at your place? Because you have a bougie building. You're by, I know where you're by. You're like, isn't that bougie, right? Like you have like a
It's a really
concierge?
nice building. Yeah, we have a concierge, but no laundry service
you don't
that I
take
know
laundry.
of.
Oh, because there's some. We were just talking to someone the other day, and they literally were just like, "Oh yeah, I put my laundry out." I thought, okay, I was watching a lot of you.
I feel like they might have just like a outsourced like thing.
Oh, where they come.
Yeah, like a laundry. There's like services.
I used to, at my last place, I had a trash valet, but only because I didn't have a trash chute, which was the worst thing ever.
Wait, what do you mean? They come pick up your trash outside?
Yeah, or no, inside. They literally ring your doorbell, come inside your apartment, and take the trash.
Oh no, I would leave it out for them. I'd be like, "Don't come in my house."
Well, we couldn't leave it on the hallways.
But what if they come in and they're like a creeper or something?
Well, you would just put it like right by your door, but I hated it because it was like I couldn't just go throw things away, and I got so many boxes that I just wanted to get rid of things.
Oh yeah, or even like food, like the food just like sitting in there or something like that. Oh yeah, no, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, that was not the business.
I feel like laundry. We both always had like laundry services. Like we were never bougie, but we always had people. I can't do laundry. It's so much work.
I hate it. Well, I also have little washing machines, so I can only put like so much in there at a time.
Do you have it in your unit?
Yeah, so that's lucky anyway. But
I love that. I used to have one I had to go like all the way down to the basement. I was like, I cannot do that. Yeah. That's too large.
I looked at a couple apartments that were like that because I like wanted like an older apartment.
Yeah, they're cute, but you have to go outside.
Yeah.
And it also like I thought I wanted it, but it's like it's not really my vibes. Like I always like thought like maybe I wanted like a 1920s style, like really like a lot of character. Then I thought about it and I'm like, that's like it doesn't even match me.
They're cute, but the one in Hollywood, a lot of people have died at too. A lot of those old Hollywood. Yes, when you go on the death tour, have you ever done that in Hollywood?
No, but I want to. I want to do it. I want to do like the Hollywood tour. You've done it, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you lead one?
The Hollywood. Yes.
You're like, that's where I did meth.
Yes, I could do a whole Hollywood tour. I love doing Hollywood tour.
I know nobody will ever will do it with me. I'm like,
oh my God, should we? I would love to. I would love to be. We can all be tour guides.
I think it would be so much fun. Like,
just showing iconic history moments.
I love being a tourist. Like, because I love LA. I think it's the coolest thing ever. And I never like visited before I lived here. So now I never got the chance to like
do a tour bus. You should definitely do a tour bus.
Or do anything like touristy.
It's fun, especially in Hollywood. I feel like there's so many tourist spots.
Yeah.
Like it's just a fun. The death tour is fun because then you can just see where everyone died. And everyone in Hollywood, there's just so many. Like
that's a horrible thing though.
It's so dark. It's like this person was decapitated here. One girl was like shot by her fan in her apartment building. And it's all within blocks of each other. I was like, ooh, this makes me not want to like come to Hollywood.
Oof.
It's a dark tour. It's so dark actually. But then you like end at the cemetery and then you just like people go around and take pictures on like these great. I mean, it's kind of like wild, but
I guess some people are really into that stuff though.
People are really into death. I can't. I don't like to think about it.
I mean, it makes me like really scared. Are you guys scared of dying?
I'm not really scared of dying. I'm more scared if it's like a painful death, I think.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's
or like
true.
a long drawn out one.
Have you heard the thing where it's like if you died in your apartment, your cat will eat you within like 12 hours?
Your cow?
Your cat.
Oh, your cat. That's why I don't have to have cats. They'll eat you?
Yeah. Like a dog will wait like a long time before it eats you, but a cat will eat you like right away.
Yeah,
I believe it. My cat tries to eat like my dinner that I left chicken tenders out and she tried to eat those.
My cat will not touch human food.
Mine is bad. Mine's really bad.
Chicken tenders
so I think
from
she would
where?
eat me for sure. From Trader Joe's. I made them.
Oh.
I should try to freaking eat them.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I didn't know they had chicken tenders at Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Me neither.
What's your favorite like food? Was it mac and cheese? The like bad food, indulgent food?
Well, now I'm like I love a burger. Like I'd probably like
to me that's healthy. Like a burger's like protein.
Yeah.
What's bad about a burger?
My grandma was always like that. She's like, cheese is protein, milk is protein.
My mom's like that too. Yeah,
and she was like, so like eat, you're hungry, like a traditional grandma. Like, come on, you gotta eat.
At least my cat won't be eating me when I'm dead, like you guys.
Okay.
Especially you, because you live alone. Like
that does like freak me out. I always think about that.
Does someone have your location on? Like Tana or Ari or
I don't even I feel like if I were to like I feel like it would take people a while to notice.
Oh, definitely. I used to fake my death like when I lived in my own apartment. Yeah. Like I would not
Trish.
answer people on purpose. I would take my phone off when I was like, this is when I was spiraling. And nobody came to check on me. It was like 5 days and no one came to check on me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, like maybe I should be doing like some sort of
little test.
Yeah.
A test run to see if anyone shows up.
That is scary about living alone. But I don't think I could ever not live alone ever again.
I
love it.
I loved and hated it. I got paranoid, but I did love it. I couldn't live with someone. Like
I didn't like living alone in my last apartment though, because I was like someone could have murdered me at any time.
Where were you? Where was your other apartment?
I was on La Brea, but it was like I was on the first floor. So I like get scared of someone like walking in.
Never. Are you on the first floor?
When I was in North Hollywood, I lived on the first floor, and it wasn't like a fenced in or anything either. It's like you could literally just like walk in.
Walk up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
But
scare me.
especially as a girl, it's like a million times worse.
Yeah, because you
know?
hear about people like, wasn't Ashton Kutcher's like girlfriend? I think she got unalived in her apartment. Like some guy just like
Oh my God,
came
how
in.
horrible.
But it was one of those ones where you just like walk up
in,
and
yeah.
like don't ever live on the first floor. Like if you're a girl by yourself, like never, or a guy anyways, like anyone by, I don't know. I guess someone has to live on the first floor.
And my last building had no security at my last building, which is like,
Oh.
I was just scared.
I think just also Hollywood and stuff. It's just scarier times now. People are like following people and stuff. I mean, Tana has like a full-time security guard, which I love. I love coming to your house because I would be scared if she didn't have a security guard because I'd be like, oh my God, someone's gonna come in. But I love that he's out there all the time.
I know her house, like the neighborhood always like everybody gets robbed on her street, and
Except
she's the only
her.
one who doesn't.
Yeah, that's how mine was during quarantine. I lived in the Donas in like by Laurel Canyon and like the hills, and like everyone was getting robbed. And like honestly, even me, like someone tried to jump the fence, but luckily my security saw it and we called someone. But like people were just going nuts and
God,
getting
that
robbed.
is crazy. I don't know. I always wonder. I tell her she should live in an apartment. Like, not that she would want to live in an apartment, but she could get like the craziest
Security
apartment ever. And well, she pays her security's like $30,000 a
Yeah,
month.
that's what mine was too.
Or at
Which
least like
is-
a gated community situation.
Gated.
Yeah.
We live in gated, and honestly, like nothing ever happens. It's like so nice.
Yeah, they're tight at the front. They're
Yeah.
like, I lost my ID. They're like, no. I'm like, well, I have a photo of it.
You just like look up yourself, like Google it, like here we are. Us too. Oh my God, we like because we got new cars, so we haven't gotten our stickers yet for it, so we have to like show. They like ask for our ID. They ask for our code. Like, what's your code? I was like, oh my God, there's like so much. So I mean, it's good. I think that's what she should do.
Yeah, no, I would feel uncomfortable if they didn't. That's like,
Yeah.
I like it when they give people a hard time at like my front desk. So
Oh.
I'm like, that's good.
Do you have a special one where people like have a special code to get up to your elevator?
No, they just call me.
Okay, and then they just let them up.
But I mean, I'm sure if someone was coming over all the time, I would probably just.
I've seen those
I think
apartments
you
where
can like add them.
wait, what? Oh,
I
add
think you
them
can like
to
add them as like a
Would you
Guest.
live with a boyfriend?
yeah.
Have you?
No, well, like my ex, like he lived in Vegas, so we'd
Would
like
stay with
always
you.
live together, like wherever we were.
Oh, so you like stay? Yeah, you
Like he would stay with me in LA, and I would stay with him in Vegas, but not really like live together.
Fully lived.
But I love to live with a boyfriend. I feel like.
Okay, so you would
Although
want to.
I don't know. Do I want to like? I feel like I wouldn't get any work done.
Oh, that was my issue with. I've only ever lived with Mose. I never lived with a boyfriend, and that was the hardest adjustment because I do like work from home, and it's like so weird to have like someone else like with you because you're just
Especially
like
filming things.
Oh yeah.
awkward. I used to like have him leave. Like I'm like, you have to go away. Like you can't be here when I'm filming. Like and I would get so mad and upset about it. Like it was really weird. It's a hard adjustment.
Well,
for
you
sure.
can tell when I'm like seeing somebody or something because I'll just go like weeks without posting because I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah,
Make a TikTok
yeah,
while
yeah,
he's
yeah.
here.
Definitely, I've done the same thing. You're just like, okay, I'm not gonna post. Yeah, it is awkward. That part's awkward.
I
It's the
feel like
adjustment
you would have to
stage.
get past it, but I'm sure you're past it now. But
Not really. Sometimes I'm still like, don't watch me film. He's like on his phone, so I'm just like, don't watch me film. I get weird sometimes about it for
well,
sure.
I get weird. Like, what if I have to redo it and then I'm embarrassed?
Oh,
if I
for
like say the wrong thing and I have to start over.
Do you redo? I hate redoing. I hate redoing anything.
I redo. Well, I'll redo like a TikTok if I say something wrong.
Do you redo a TikTok?
Yeah.
Wow, I can't do it. Like even if there's like an audio problem in the first like 10 minutes, it like makes me so upset. Like I'm just like, we're just skipping past it. We're not gonna go back to that conversation. When I did, I have a podcast I did another person's podcast, and it's like literally they didn't record it for the first 20 minutes, and so she's like, let's just like act like it didn't happen, and then we'll just redo the whole thing. I'm like, I can't do that. So
No.
like literally when it comes back, I'm like, let me recap what just happened, and I
I can't do that either.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, on Jeff FM, they wanted me to like segue into something like and fake a conversation. I'm like, you will not. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I cannot do that.
It's so awkward, like to do it again a second time. That's what we did. I did call
or
her
like
daddy in with that.
pretend like that this just happened. I was like, no.
Yeah. Oh, really? What was
because
the scenario?
Because it was like we had remembered something after we stopped filming, like a really good story, but it would have fit perfectly into the episode.
Oh.
So we were trying to like make it like
Segue.
naturally
Maybe edit it
segue.
in.
That they could have just edited it. People wouldn't have noticed, honestly.
At all.
The production value of Jeff FM, wow. It's pretty amazing. That they're like, we're gonna redo this part.
Couldn't be me.
I
Me
can't
and
wait for that
Tanner,
to come out. No, I love the casualness. That's what I do love about you guys, is it is very casual conversation. That's kind of what this is. It's more
Yeah.
and I guess I could see it, honestly, like having a person because it is more like conversational.
But it depends who. Like I would never, if you were meeting someone for the first time, I wouldn't want to be like here in the middle of the conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like too when it's like a one-on-one interview, like I'm constantly thinking of like, okay, next thing to ask, next thing to ask. Now it's like very just casual.
I went on a podcast one time. It was the most not like mortifying, but like I was already really nervous because I didn't know the person, and they had like a producer on the side who like we would be in such good conversation, like talking, and they would stop you and be like, "Okay, now, we're gonna transition into this," and we'd be like, "I was like, if you don't."
They do that at Spotify. Like, have you gone to the Spotify building and done a podcast?
No.
I did that there, and they have like a ton of producers, and they kind of like stop, interject. Okay, ask about this.
They have like people who are like actually producing it, but I'm like, we were so naturally talking, and now all of a sudden I have to completely like.
I hate that because then you're like, even just stopping for any. We never usually stop, but when we stop for anything, I'm like, okay, how do we get back in the flow of it?
It was so strange. I was like, I'm never coming back here.
It's also like weird producing, I feel like, because even for like TV, we only step in if like whoever's doing the interview like needs something, or like, you know, they'll be like, oh, did I miss anything at the end of the interview? Then be like, oh, ask this. You know what I mean? Like it's never like stopping the flow.
Maybe I was just doing a bad job, to be honest.
No,
because they would be like, no, like that's not the right like answer. Like they would ask me a question and I would be answering it, and they'd be like, no, that's not what we meant.
Wait, on your behalf? Oh, because usually it's for the host. Like for me, it's always been like the host. They'll be like, ask this question.
No, it was like for me, and they would be like, no, talk about like this. Like maybe I was misinterpreting the questions or something, but
I have a hard time thinking you misinterpret questions because you're actually so smart and so on the ball with these things.
I don't know though. I get like really nervous. I'm like fine with like you guys, but I get really nervous to go on like other podcasts.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I went on one the other day and she was asking me questions, and I'm not even kidding. I started glitching. Like I don't even think I was speaking English.
Was it a big one? Like do you get more nervous when they're like really big, or was it just like because
it was a big one, but it was very much like the questions were so like detailed. It was like. What was advice that somebody gave you last year that you're going to carry into the new year? And like,
oh my God.
And like, that's a good question and stuff, but I can't think of that off the top of my head. So I'm like, and then like, I'm consciously thinking about the fact that I don't have an answer. And the more time that passes, I'm like, oh my God, it gave me so much anxiety.
Because you're trying to do more podcasts this year. Tana's like, I'm going to start saying no to more things. And you're like, I want to start saying yes to more things.
Well, I just like, I don't know. I think it's fun.
I love podcasts too. I love going on people's, I love hosting my own. Actually, now I can't even go to anyone's because I like do so many. I try to do like 3 a week or 4 a week for like guests. But like, I love going on other people's because then there's like less pressure. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's like the most, I get scared because like, oh my God, if I say something I didn't mean to say, and then it's not my own podcast, so I can't be like, cut that.
Well, you
know
can.
what I mean?
Do you usually ask for edits? Because like, I usually don't. But this last one I did, I was like, maybe a little few edits I should make.
I think I did on the last one because I was
your edits are funny though. Your edits are like not bad.
Things that nobody also noticed, but I noticed.
Yeah, I get that.
This one I'm already worried about having said too much about my little boyfriend.
Like that, we gotta edit so fast.
I know, I've been thinking about it so much.
Well, because you're also like very aware. I feel like you're very aware of like the conversations people have like about the things you say though, right? Like
I'm very aware of like what. I mean, I know what people already know, so I know if I'm validating what they're saying or not.
Yeah, so that's also like the downside. It's like a good and a bad thing, like being aware of what like people.
That's why the Reddit is sometimes helpful because it's like if I know that I'm doing something too much or too little.
But then, do you find yourself changing like too much? Like if people say, because you know people pick up on like on any little thing. Do you find yourself like changing too much? Because that's how I was at the beginning too. Like
I feel like I've gotten better about it, but in the beginning I was like, oh my God, they think I interject too much. So now all of a sudden like I'm not interjecting when it's like completely valid and it's a time to interject. I'll be like,
you're co-host,
But I feel like also too like maybe recently I feel like there's been a little bit of a shift in you where you are like more confident, like self-assured now. Have you noticed that too?
I do. I feel like the more I feel like people have, I don't know, I just feel people like receive me better now. So I feel more confident saying things. Whereas before, even if I felt like I had a good point, there were people who were like, shut up.
What do you think the shift was? Do you think it was you or you think it was audience? Like what shifted where?
I don't know. I think like everyone was just such Tana fans that like they didn't want to hear anybody talk about Tana. Like, and I get that. Like I've had that where I like it's like watching someone's YouTube video and they're barely in it. You're like, I don't want to see the random person. Show me you.
I guess. And then you just have to like win them over. So you won everybody over.
And so before anyone's attached to you, they don't give a fuck what you're saying.
There's some co-hosts that are very unbearable for sure. I'm just like, oh my God, they're so bad. I mean, we won't ever say who, but there's just some that are just like,
now I'm like
boring.
thinking.
I can name a list and I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm kind of like, entertain people usually know entertaining people. And I'm like, why would they pick them as their co-host? That's so weird. Like I knew you'd be a superstar. I've always thought that about you. I've been trying to get you on every podcast I've ever done. I'm always like, we need to hire Oscar for everything.
You're exactly the right person. I feel like you're so knowledgeable about like all pop culture, everything.
Smart. He's so smart.
Yeah, I think it does help too that like working in it professionally, like I just know it's all like stupid, like unserious stuff, but I just have to know everything regardless. So
you're
it definitely
so
helps.
Smart. You know everything about pop culture except movies. You're not really into movies that much.
I don't like a really good like cinema, like a cinematic, like deep dramatic movie, I like the unserious ones, you know? Like
I used to be like that, but recently I started to get like I really want to watch like
What would be the most serious thing that you could think you fought about between like Jortsgate, your birthday saga, and like the Mindy situation? Like, what's the most serious that
the most serious was probably like the birthday thing was never actually like that serious.
Oh, it wasn't.
Jortsgate was serious, but it was not like the Jortsgate about it. It was like not.
It wasn't about
that
the
at all.
jorts.
It was literally just about like timing and like tour logistics, which like it was a big fight, but it's not that big of a deal.
So the Mindy was the biggest.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a problem. You guys didn't talk
at all, and I was so depressed. I was so sad.
Aww.
I was like,
so how did you? Because I did see somewhere, maybe it was like on TikTok or something, where people wanted to know like how you guys became friends again, and like how did the podcast? She's like, I hated you, but now we're gonna do a podcast together. Like,
well, it was like there was a lot of time in between there. It felt, like I feel like to everybody else, it felt like it was just like straight into the podcast. We were friends again for a long time after that, but we just saw each other at a party, and we were like, sorry.
But what do you think it was about you that she was like, I want to do a podcast with you? Because she has so many friends.
I remember literally we were at Amari was filming his podcast at like the house that they used to do it at, and we were sitting next to each other watching it, and she just randomly was like, and she was like, you should do my podcast with me.
Oh my gosh.
And I was
crazy.
like, sure. She just says things. So I was like, sure.
Wow.
And then literally like 4 months later, she called me and was like, hey, I'm filming it today. Will you come?
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. You're like, okay, I'm ready.
Well, I was scared, but I was like, yeah, sure.
Oh my god!
And I thought I was gonna just do one, and I thought I was gonna do the one, and then we went out to dinner after, and she was like, "I'm so excited for this new chapter for all of us." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
God, where do you guys go? I love it. I love a little group dinner. We should do a group dinner.
We never do. Il Pastel.
Love. It's
so
like
good.
Oh my god, that's where they have the Justin Bieber pasta. That's my favorite pasta of all time. Have you been?
So
we should go
good.
there for our podcast dinner. It's in Beverly Hills. It's far, but it's so worth it. That pasta. I went by myself one time. It's so good.
Oh, it is so good.
Oh my god, I love that. I love that you had a group dinner afterwards.
I know we did, and it was like a celebratory thing, and then I was like, oh shit, like, do I have a podcast now?
Oh my god, you're like your whole life changed.
I had no idea. Oh my god, I had no idea.
Do you think you'll do it forever?
I hope, or like something like it. Like I know you want to like turn into a show.
I would love to. Would you want to do a talk show?
I would love to do a talk show.
Like Drew Barrymore. That's your vibe. Yeah.
Well, because with like segments and stuff, so where it was like still obviously like like the talking aspect, but I also want it to be like fun, like little like bits.
Yeah.
That's okay.
A
Yeah.
lot of people now I've seen too. It's like a lot of people want you to do canceled, but then also like a solo thing. Would you ever do that or no?
Yeah, for sure. But I don't feel like I'm like ready for it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, when something's so popular, it's like don't break out of it yet. You know what I mean? Or at least like side. I know because
and I don't want people to get like there is such a thing as like too much of someone.
Oversaturated.
Like I don't need to be doing that much.
Some people do a lot. Like Dr. Drew has like 5 podcasts.
Yeah.
I want to do a podcast.
But I feel like the influencers that I really like I feel like sometimes I don't want them to have like too much out there because I like love to like when it comes out and getting excited about it.
Oh, interesting.
Like if like I mean you guys kind of do a lot, but I feel like if you were sitting live all the time, I mean I actually would still watch. You're not a good example.
I know what you mean. Like the live twitching like 8 hours a day is wild. Like that sounds so boring.
That's what I'm thinking of. Like the people who like really are just live all day. I feel like.
How do people do that? Like I don't understand. Like I have a life. Like I have a baby. Like I have to go out to eat. Like you have to do stuff. Like how are you just
they
live?
like live stream it. Imagine you're like,
oh my god,
hold
that's
on a
so
second.
weird. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they just don't have anybody in their lives or something. I don't know because they're just like live all the time.
Yeah.
I could never. I don't. And I'm so bad at going live. I always say exactly the wrong thing. And then
do you go live?
I go on live. Or I was so big on going live on TikTok for a second, but then I realized like people were recording it.
Oh yeah, I was into going live too because I was like, okay, this is where it's at. But I mean,
and I'd like jokingly answer a question, and then it would be on Reddit, and people would be like,
oh yeah,
oh, you can't do this anymore.
But with the podcast, it's the same thing. You just get clipped for everything you say, and then just ends up on there anyways.
I know, but at least then I can cut that. Like I really think about what like gets cut.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Do you cut a lot of your own podcast?
Mm-hmm. And I'll cut like 3 words that I say. Like it's you were saying like I'm funny about it. I'll choose like things that nobody would even notice, but like I noticed that like the way that I said it, people are gonna be like, oh, she's a pick me, or like,
oh my god, that's so funny you think that. I never think to like edit. I mean now maybe more so, but I never think to. I think yesterday I had a couple edits.
Yeah,
well, I feel like you don't even sometimes know how viral like some of the things that you're gonna say are.
Wow. I just always like make sure to look, but then it gets in your head, and then you can't be funny. I feel like sometimes it's like now I'm thinking too much about am I being woke? Am I being this? I don't know.
Yeah. You're right.
I don't know. I never want to be like offensive, anything, especially because people like that's the problem when you know people like you now. You're like, okay, let me be on my best behavior, but like that's not why people like me.
Yeah, that way is getting like it gets like dangerous. Yeah. All of a sudden you're like, okay, well if I'm doing it right, like
just keep going with it. Yeah.
Can you explain like the pick me thing though? Because I never thought of you. I know you say it a lot. But I also like I never have thought of you.
Well,
like
what people think is pick me is like not what I think is pick me.
Oh.
You were explaining
I don't even. It's honestly gotten so watered down now. I don't know what it even means.
Because the last podcast you were explaining the pick me thing, and I'm like, I don't think that's pick me.
Pick me, in like my opinion, is like in college when I would be at a frat party and I would see a pull-up bar and I'd be like, oh, like let me go do some pull-ups really quick. So that like that's a pick me thing to do. It's like, oh my god, like I can't even do it. Oh wait, can I? Like that's like a pick me thing to do, and like I would have 100% done that. But like now, pick me is like if you say like, oh, I like to read, people are like, no, you fucking don't.
Oh, I see. So I mean, the pick me is overused. I feel it's very.
I know it's one of those words where I'm like, God, I'm so grateful that no one knew what that was, or like there wasn't a word for it when I was really going through it.
When you were an actual pick me.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I still have the tendencies. Listen,
yeah,
can't teach an old dog new tricks.
I don't think pick me. Yeah, I used to be a pick me too for sure. Like that's very much like just liking things to try.
Well,
to be cool.
you it's literally like pick me. Like I wanted these guys to pick me, so I was like, or I'd be like, oh my god, I love playing Call of Duty. No, I don't.
Wow. Did you ever try your horse situation?
Well, yeah, for sure. But I would just lie. And like my sister actually was like loved football and like loved like games and stuff. So I'd just copy whatever she was saying. I'd be like, yeah, I like prestiged 16 times in Call of Duty.
That's so normal though. Like that's how. Like, especially with, because when you're on like the dating apps and you can see what guys are listening to, and especially like, now I guess it's cooler to like Taylor Swift, but before when it wasn't as cool, like I would have to like have alternative artists like that I would say I listened to.
Like
so,
who?
Like when it'd be like bands, like because my brother likes like bands and alternative music, so I would list like Simple Plan or like
Oh, okay.
Just anyone that's like indie or hipster, I would say, even though like I really like Taylor Swift and like pop music.
That's so
I feel
funny.
like that's a normal thing to like,
for sure.
try to impress guys or whatever.
One of my friends just told me a story where she was she had seen like on somebody's dating profile or something that they had this song, so she added it to their playlist.
Exactly.
Oh my god!
She added it to her playlist and then was playing it in the car. And he was like, "How do you know this song?" And she was like, "Oh, this is my favorite song." And he was like, "This is my cousin."
Oh, wait. Was it like an indie band? No one knew?
It was like literally nobody would have ever known it. Like there was no way that they would have known it. And I'm like, that would 100% happen to me.
Yeah, that's so me coded too.
Yeah, I'm definitely a pick me with like Gen Z. Like Jacob Elordi's big now. So I'm like, I love Jacob Elordi too. Like let's have him on the podcast. But then Zach's like, what do you like about Jacob Elordi? I'm like, I have no idea. I just know he's really popular right now.
That where I'll say like I'm obsessed with this person and I've never consumed any of their content at all. I might have seen one clip where I'm like, I loved what they said, and like. I have a problem with that.
Well, I keep seeing Brianna Chicken Fries, so I'm like, I think I stan her now. I'm like, I should start watching the podcast. I'm like, I think I like her. You just see it over and over, and you're like, this is the new thing everyone's in. We're gonna be in on it too.
I know, I can't help it, but I really do just like love. I feel like I love everything.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just very like influenced. Like you're very influenced, and I'm the same way. Like obviously, like you know what I mean.
I can be swayed so easily. Like it's somebody that I like love so much. I could see one TikTok where somebody's like, I don't like their attitude. I'm like, yeah, they suck.
Yeah, I get that way too. I've been like turning on people too lately, and I was like, oh yeah, and I'm like, I should not be like that. I see something and I'm like, oh yeah,
that's how I feel whenever I'm going back and forth between Selena and Haley. I'm like, whose team am I on? I don't know. I'm so easily convinced.
Wait, why are they against each other?
Because of Justin, I guess, but I don't even.
Oh my god, that's really old, isn't it? I don't know.
You get a little lot because I've always been pro Selena, but then like you said, you see like people will tweet like, "Oh, Selena did this," and I was like, "Oh my god, Selena! Like maybe I don't live for her anymore." You know what I mean? Like,
then I'm like, would I be Selena? Like, would I have done that? 100%. It's hard because like I would hate if I were Haley. Like, I would hate for my husband's ex to just be brought into everything. Yeah. But then at the same time, if I were the ex, I would want to be brought into everything.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, always just constantly bringing you up and stuff like that.
So I'm whoever's in front of me, honestly.
You're the Selena Gomez to the Matt Rife. So like whoever his next girlfriend is will be like Brooke and Matt.
I don't think those two things are comparable at all. So. I like literally met him a total of like 5 times.
Matt? Valentine's Day is a big one.
I know, but it was such a short-lived thing. I don't want to ever make it sound like it was like this super serious thing. I just like.
But it was serious. Like your texts are serious. Like it was serious. Like he said, he didn't want.
I had reason to believe it's serious. I think that I was like a little bit delusional in it, but like, sorry, you convinced me.
You told me the text, and I was like, "That's wild. That sounds like you're gonna get married."
I don't know,
in my opinion. But.
May he rest in peace. Seriously.
Well, he's not dead.
It's dead to me. So.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, same. We're canceling him in 2024. It's 2024 now, so I guess we should cancel him.
I think he wanted to get canceled. I think we kind of like gave him what he wanted.
Do you think he did? The popularity.
There's no way what he's doing isn't intentional.
But I don't know if he ever expected you to come out. And like, It really was.
No, of course you didn't, because I was some stupid little bitch.
And you were such a writer for him. You were so like loyal.
That's why I got so embarrassed, because I knew how many instances there were where I was like, no, he's like thinking he was watching it. No, he wasn't. He didn't think of me ever again.
You don't think he did?
I was thinking like, oh, he'll see this and he'll be like, oh, she was so nice.
I think he did. You don't think he did? I think he did.
No.
I know exes that like did not care about me, watch me. I got one from like literally 15 years ago. He texted me like, and I haven't talked to him in literally 15 years. And I did an exposed video on him, and he like texted me like out of the blue like a month ago. So I know like they watch, which is like you wouldn't think that, because I don't think about this person at all. And I was like, I don't know if you watch, but he clearly knows something about me that's happening. I don't know what.
I
it
think
is.
when you get like,
I think
once
he
you get
just-
into headlines, you know what I mean? Like I think because that's when obviously he reached out to you, because once you're named in a headline, it's like it's a whole different kind of like power dynamic. You know what I mean? You're not just like the podcast girl. You're like,
yeah, I don't know. It was just like, I think he just honestly, after we stopped talking, he had so many other people to
You
think
never
about.
know though. Like psycho people, they just like sometimes they keep tabs on you and you have no idea. I used to be a psycho person. I used to keep tabs on everyone.
I keep tabs on everyone, but
I used to.
I'm a psycho person.
But do you think you will? Like if you get in a serious relationship, you think you still will keep tabs? I don't
know.
think you will.
Probably not. I don't know. There's certain people, like my ex now, I'd never check on him, and I was checking on him every day up until like.
Just like goes away after some time.
Yeah.
I think with you being busy too, like you're gonna do tour and stuff like that, and which is gonna be crazy. So you're not gonna see this guy at all, you don't think, on your tour?
I don't know. I don't know. It depends. Like I don't know.
That's gonna be crazy.
Do you think with like you and Tana in relationships, does that change the dynamic at all, especially like going on tour or? Because I feel like what you guys talk about on Canceled is so like about
Single girl.
life. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. That's what I get scared about. Like I'm not sure, because we can still talk about our old stories, but we run out.
Right. There's always, and you guys said you would go on like dates for experiences to talk about, right? Like you would go out and do stuff.
Yeah, I guess we would just like start having to burn other aspects of our life to the ground. But like it's so sad because we feel like things have to be going wrong for people to listen, but I don't think that that's
I don't
true.
think so
No, I
either.
don't think it is either. I think people would
But
like.
it is fun to have like crazy stories.
The crazy stories are fun, but then it does get like, well, I think you guys could definitely do it for another like 5 years for sure. But I think people like to see like Tana and her era right now with all her guys. They're like, oh my gosh, this is like such a chill guy. I think people like to see
and people don't like, especially like sobriety and stuff. They love when she's sober, so it's like kind of fun. Like people are loving like the new, well, whenever it starts.
Yeah. Dry January. Yeah, it is crazy. I think it's fun to see that like growth in that, because there's some people like my age that are still like messes, and I'm like, this is just like embarrassing. It's like not cute anymore. That just love to be like their cute messy self. And like at some point you gotta like clean it up. You don't have to get married or anything, but just like, you know, clean up your self a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the growth would be good if you were in a relationship and it was like healthy and people, they would love it, because you are such a relationship girly. You're such that like,
I love to be in a relationship. I'm like, come on.
You're
That's
that
my goal.
person.
That's my 2024 goal. Healthy relationship.
Would
I
you
love
go
that.
public with yours? Like, if
Well, I'm not in one.
no, but like if
Oh.
if like it became a serious like committed relationship, like would you still be like private about it, or would you? Like,
I don't know. I
like
don't
a
know,
Tana
because
move.
I'm kind of into
yeah,
like
everywhere.
I love the concept of like, you know how like Olivia Jade and Jacob Elordi are like, they're like
Yeah.
not a secret, but like
You never see them
super
together.
private.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I can see that for you.
But then again, it's like, I don't know if I could do
But
that.
you vlog. There's still a vlog with one of your exes up, and you're just like, I'm in my wholesome girlfriend era
no,
and stuff like that. You wouldn't do that.
I deleted it 2 days ago.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
I just
I,
saw it. I, was
I
like,
deleted
wow.
all of them because I don't want any man to be able to look that up.
I love deleting. I don't have anything with exes either. I'm like, ugh, they're not a part of my life anymore.
I started getting really embarrassed. I was like, oh.
But would you do that again? Would you do one where you're like, okay, we're vlogging today?
I don't think so.
Really? I love it so much. I just love sharing my life. I just would be, especially when you're
Well,
happy. You just want everyone
Yeah,
to know.
that's true, but I don't know. I've just been embarrassed too many times.
Yeah, I get that. Me too. It's just hard. I think when you just are so, yeah.
I think I have to be a lot more sure. Last time I was not sure enough.
Yeah.
smart.
I jumped the gun.
With my first relationship, I was so quick to post. Like the first date, I think I would be like,
Wow.
I would take a photo in his room in his like mirror or whatever, and then I would want everyone to know. I was like, oh, I'm at a guy's house. It's very like you coded. I was like,
yeah. That's so funny. Like, look whose house I'm in. That's everything, actually.
But then I think I got it out of my system though, where now it's like, you know, I don't really care about like.
I'm
Posting and
yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of giving Selena Gomez where I'm like, the happiest ever. Like I do want to post it all, but then it's like, God forbid you break up like within the first 6 months.
It's definitely harder being a girl and an influencer too, because I feel like there's people who like are rooting for it, but then there's also people who want you to look like foolish. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And that is scary.
Yeah. Half the people want you to fail and be miserable.
Well, I'm guilty of it too. Sometimes when I'm like see someone in a happy relationship, I'm like, are you?
Yeah. Is that gonna last?
Like, yeah, I'm like really pessimistic.
And it's true. When someone breaks up, you just want to know all the details. You're just like, wow, like I can't believe this happened. You know?
Oh, I'm
like,
so nosy.
Yeah. I feel like that's when anything happens. Like, who was the guy, the Try guy? I didn't even know who he was, but I was so invested. I was like, ooh, what's the tea? Like, they're still together? Like, I don't know. I'm so invested. I didn't even care about that person at all. And I was just like, ooh, I'm like invested in a breakup.
That's another thing that's scary, though, about a public relationship is like when you break up, you feel like you also have to publicize that. And then, God forbid, you get back together.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or like the people who, like people who post like, I'm single, and then all of a sudden they're back with their boyfriend. You're like,
Yeah. Then you're just like,
And then from now on, that's the only thing I'm ever going to think about your relationship is that you must have a messy relationship.
Yeah, that you're going in and out. I know. But I feel like you're at the age where you can still be a little bit like that. Like you can have a breakup and go back and stuff like that. It's not like you're like in your 30s.
I honestly, I hope to God that I can trust myself to just be like private a little.
I think you do a good job. I mean, now I would have never have known. Like, you're not like in a relationship, but like,
Yeah.
I think you do a good job. For considering you have a podcast and like your life is like talking about your career is talking about your life. Like you keep it pretty good.
I'm trying.
And it's good that you have like self-awareness, you have a lot of self-control, and that's also very good too. Because if I was pretty and was dating like hot guys, I don't know if I'd be able to hold that.
I would be posting it everywhere. I post all the time. Any guy I date, even if they're ugly, I'm like, look at who I'm dating. I just like want to show that I'm with a guy. Look at me.
I just get so scared. And I have to think so many times now about what I post because But
it's a balance too. Don't overthink it either, because like I think you have really good instincts, so don't overthink it. Like, just kind of trust your gut. I think you got to give yourself more credit because you are very smart. You have
smart.
Yeah, you are just like you have a good sense of self. I think, and I think just follow that gut. And I've always thought that too. Like when you were to keep going back to it, but like even with like the Matt stuff, like when you were thinking about like what to do, and I was just like, just follow your gut because like you got it. Being involved in that, by the way, was like the highlight of my 2023.
That was exciting.
I literally drove straight here. I was like, you would not believe it.
I was excited for you. I was like, how do you get all this tea?
I was like, really, I don't know. I couldn't think too hard about that because I knew I would talk myself out of even saying anything. And I almost did, but...
I love that you contacted Oscar. I love that. I was like, how are you in this chat with her?
Because I saw the clip of you saying, like, it's people are speculating that, so I just thought, you know what, I'm going to go tell them.
I love it. You got the confirmation.
I know. And it was, like, such a rush. I was like, oh...
It was fun. We had it, like, the day before, so we were, like, hot with it on the Hot Topics. We love any exclusives you have you can give us. We'll do it after you once you announce it.
Canceled, like pre-show, after show.
Yeah, put a hit out on me or something.
No.
He's gonna be like, bitch, shut up.
Even I could take him.
I do feel like the internet like turns on people so quickly though. It's like everyone was on my side, but in maybe like 30 more seconds, everyone's gonna be like, bitch, shut up about it.
Yeah, well, it's always like that. It's back and forth. Everybody, I think, if you're gonna be on for a long time, you're gonna be up and down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But we got your back at least. You are so careful about what you say and like what you put out there, and like you hold yourself back to like not get involved in mess. So like we always say, like there's power in that. You know, like
you
when
pick
you're so careful.
If you just chose to do it every time, I feel like
with every single person, you're just like, okay.
You let a lot go, and just like knowing when to like speak up and like when to stand up for yourself.
Yeah, but now I'm like, now I gotta reel it back a little bit for a second. No, or people are gonna be like, she's a loose cannon.
No, but you're so not at all. With all the stuff you've been through, I'm like, wow, you do hold it in very, very well. Which is,
I'm like, but let it be known.
But you're not pushed over.
From this point forward, if you me over.
Well, I feel like you just have so much good going on in your life too. You just don't want to like mess it up. You're just like, it's all good. We can't though. I feel like even with like Tana, who people can call messy or whatever, it's like that. It's like people just know her intentions are like good. She's not like a bad person, so they could just know that.
Yeah, no matter what I could get over the Mindy thing. Cause I'm like, whatever. She meant well.
Yeah. That one, and she hit your name. So I mean,
sort of.
I was invested in that story. I never get invested in anyone's story times or anything. And I was like, this is
a good storyteller. I always say it, but I was watching it and I was like laughing and I was like,
did you make a video back? You made a video back.
100%.
That's so funny.
They have it on Reddit. They've been like,
really?
Did you delete it?
Oh, I deleted it.
No, you shouldn't delete it because then that's what happens. People re-upload it or whatever and then they make the money and get the views.
I know, but it just mortified me. And it was the most viewed video on my channel, so I didn't want anyone to look up my YouTube channel like a guy or something and that be what they saw.
What was the title?
I am
Mindy.
It like basically, yeah.
I love that.
It like gives me so like I can't even think about that time. It was
love
so
it.
embarrassing.
What
And
is it?
I had never made a YouTube video, so I was like,
Oh my God. That's your first video?
yeah, it had to be. I was like, I was getting read to
Wait,
film.
were you an influencer at the time? You weren't an influencer.
No, that's why I was like, it was crazy.
How did people find you then?
Because it was like her only blonde friend that wasn't Ashley.
Oh, you had the bleach blonde then?
Yeah, and we had like blocked each other so people could see we didn't follow each other anymore and stuff. So I was
Wow,
like,
the detectives were out. That's
it was,
and then you became an influencer, and then she bought you a car so many years later.
I know. What a beautiful storyline.
How does the Bronco thing work? Like, were you like, I want a Bronco, or she just picked it out for you? She's like, this
No,
one's yours.
I was about like Ari was really involved because I had been talking to him about because I wanted to buy it. So I'd been saving up for it and I like was thinking about colors and stuff. So he was like gathering information and I didn't know because he's like, well, are you gonna get a black one, a green one?
Yours is green, right? What color is it called? Do you know?
Something. It's like
It's not emerald.
eruption green. I think
Oh, wow.
that's what it's called.
Ari is the car person. We saw him at the Galpin on Van Nuys literally 2 weeks ago, right? Was it 2 weeks ago? We
Wait,
saw him.
really?
We saw Ari and Paige. I was in the car with Malibu. I hear someone go, Moses. And I'm like, who is that? It was Ari, right? Ari and Paige. Yeah, Ari. They were like looking at Range Rovers. I was like, oh, was he just like the car person that buys cars for everyone? I kind of love that.
I don't know.
And then I got the Maybach, and I think like Amari was just like, oh, that's the Maybach truck. I'm like, wow, you guys are really car aficionados over here. Like the fact that we just ran into him at a car dealership, it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm like,
so-
who is buying a car? It shouldn't be him.
Because he has a Porsche, right? I saw it in his vlog. I was like, wow, was this a Porsche? Is it SUV one?
It's so lost on me. I don't know anything
know,
about
no,
cars.
Really.
You're not a car girly? Really? I
Me
feel like-
neither. But that's why I wanted like a car I could take to the ranch and like be. I just wanted. Like,
You just wanna
big
be a
car.
Bronco
I
girl.
always wanted a Jeep, so I felt like Bronco was like similar but not a Jeep.
I like it because size comparison. You look teeny tiny in a giant
So
Bronco.
it's so big. You gotta sit like I have to like climb into it.
Oh, I love
Tana,
that.
Tana got the biggest tires. Like it's huge.
Oh my God. So, and you had no idea she was getting you one.
Well, no, I knew the night before because they needed my information for like insurance. But
Wow.
but I didn't know it was gonna be a Bronco. I didn't know what color.
Oh my gosh.
But I was like, if this bitch bought me a car,
oh, that's.
I was so stressed out about it. I was calling my grandpa, like sobbing. I was like, you can't do that.
I don't know what I would do if someone bought me a car. I'd be like, I don't know. I'd feel like.
I've never gotten a gift.
mean,
Like
it's
I've never
amazing.
gotten just. I don't even have like an expensive bag. Like I don't have anything expensive at all.
That's
like
crazy.
so it made me feel so guilty. But then I was like, you know what?
You guys
Let
like,
me just accept it.
Yeah. And you're like business partners. I feel when you do like business with someone, you're like, oh, we're making money together.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, that's what like my dad was saying. He was like,
Yeah.
it's okay. You guys are gonna keep making money. You shouldn't feel
Yeah.
guilty about it.
I feel like I think it's also like just something you do when you make money with someone. You're just like, okay, here's like this because you helped me make money. I don't know. I
don't know why either, but I'm like, you know
crazy,
what?
But
It is
no, Tana's like super generous. It's like that to me. I was like, wow, that is wild. I was like, I need to step it up maybe next Christmas. We'll see how Just Trish does. Maybe we'll go on tour. No, I could never do tour.
I would love to do it if I could afford. Like I love now that I am making more money. I love
Yeah.
like doing things like that for people.
Giving
not
gifts.
cars because I'm not quite there yet.
I know. Yeah, same. But just gift giving is.
But I'm like, God, Tana's birthday. Like, what am I gonna do for Tana's birthday?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Another reason why it's hard to have friends is just like buying gifts for everybody. I'm just like,
I don't
know
think
what
she would
to
ever
get.
expect something like comparable, but
Yeah, and especially when she can like buy whatever she wants. It's very hard. Yeah, for sure. You did. These are from Brooke. These are for flowers.
Oh my
She was gonna
God.
get. Explain.
I was gonna get the two because if they were for your baby girl.
Yes.
But I wanted to get two colors of pink, but then I wanted it to look like this.
It looks like the set. It's so
I
cute.
know. It looks like that.
Moses literally was like, should we put a bag or something here? We had no idea what to put. And then she brought these and I was like, oh my God, it matches so perfectly. I love it. I know. I'm glad it's a girl because the pink aesthetic is just like taking over. Yeah.
Are you so excited for so a baby girl Elvis?
Baby
That's
girl,
so
it's not
exciting.
Presley. I'm so over people
Oh, yeah.
saying Presley. Like, name it Presley. That's why you should never say your baby names to anyone.
Yeah.
We
Well,
always said
I
it to
do
claim
love
it.
the name Elvis, but I love the name Presley because I know someone named Presley. Who
I know too many people named Presley. I know so many Presleys.
It
and
is
I'm like,
a common name.
Yeah, to me that's not.
I think I still like Presley more as a boy name. I don't think it should be a girl name.
Presley. I knew a girl Presley's, and then they said Priscilla, and I was like, I love Elvis. Like, it's Elvis. That's always meant to be my baby.
It is so
and everyone's
cute.
trying to talk us out. And the only reason I said it is to claim it because I thought Kourtney Kardashian was going to take it. Otherwise, I would never say anything because everyone has a freaking opinion
It
about
would
it.
have been so. I'm glad you said it, but how funny would it have been if she
born.
was just born?
No, I wish that would have been.
People would have loved
I
it.
know. I was really nervous Kourtney was going to name her baby. That's the only reason I said it because I've always kept it. And then I was like, well, whatever. I just want to put it out there. But
You should have put it in like a time capsule or something. something. So you could have been like, wait, see?
I have time capsules for sure
yeah.
on my videos. I've always said so many times, like since I was 20, like Elvis in Malibu. So I was like, I feel like it's out there. No one finds those clips, but I'm like, find those clips. They find ones from like 2018, but can't find those clips.
I can't, I don't, do you know what your baby names are going to be?
I thought I wanted the name Leighton for a girl, but then my brother
Love
used
that
it
name.
for his son.
How rude.
I know, but he didn't even know. It was just
I
like,
was going to
a
be
coincidence?
Lakin. It was going to be Lakin until the day I was
Lakin?
born.
Oh my god, that is
After
so...
what? Like
don't
Leighton is
know.
like Leighton Meester, I think. Yeah.
I don't know. My mom was off her rocker. or something.
Lakin. I mean, but she actually was, right? So maybe that's why.
No, I don't think she was at that time.
Okay. Well, I was like, sometimes you're on some stuff and you're like, woo.
I
Lakin.
want to name my kid Ruby. I don't know why.
Oh, that's
Ruby's
cute.
but
What
what if
cat
she's not a
names?
Ruby?
What do you mean? Oh, she would be. She'd become a Ruby.
I don't know. Murphy didn't have a name for like a while.
Because you forget a second cat. Do you have any cat names now?
Miranda.
Oh, yeah, Miranda.
Miranda's coming
No,
back.
I don't know. Well, I want to get a boy. I can't really name a boy anymore. I guess I could, but it's already confusing because Murphy's a boy name.
Can you pick the gender of your cat?
Yeah, probably.
Jenny?
Well, you can't tell. Most people don't know. Well, most people do know, but like a lot of times,
Yeah,
people,
how do you know?
A lot of times, people will take their cat to the vet after like having it for 4 years and find out it's not the right gender because you can't tell. Like you can't see on a
They
cat.
have no genitals? Mm-mm. Wow, that's great. How do they procreate?
Well, they have them, but most
Just
cats,
little.
cats are like fixed and
So like
neutered.
tucks in?
I don't really know. I've never even checked,
Me
but
either,
I just like.
actually.
Oh, interesting.
Like I'm just trusting that whatever they told me is the truth.
Because you don't see them go to the bathroom, right? Because they clean their own bathroom. So you
they just have their little litter box, and I think they all pee the same.
I was thinking with ants too. How do ants procreate? They have little genitals on them. They're
Do
so
they?
tiny. I never see them.
I don't know. They didn't show that in Bug's Life.
Oh, yeah, they were like magnified too. Interesting. I wonder how bugs do that.
Magnified is hilarious. Like,
They
they
were
were
magnified.
animated as what they were.
Well, I guess they wouldn't show it on an
Oh, I
animation.
loved Bug's
Oh
Life.
my
That was my
God.
favorite
I
little
loved it
animated
too.
movie.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What was her name?
Flick.
Flick.
Oh.
So cute.
Maybe I
Never
named
saw
my
it.
little daughter Flick.
That is a
Oh,
cute name.
that's cute.
I loved that movie Flicka, like with the horse.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I first started thinking I was going to be a cowgirl.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen any like animal movies. I know. I'm not like an animal person.
I always think, what if like Malibu
neither.
really wants a pet? What do you do?
No, never
What if
happening.
I'm gonna give
never
Malibu
happening.
a kitten
no,
for Christmas?
Oh my god, that's like my worst fear. Never.
It's so horrible to do to somebody is get them a pet, but cats, oh my God, I want you to love a
No,
cat.
I was gifted a dog and I gave it to my mom after like literally 24 hours because I lived in an apartment. I had no idea actually we had a dog. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's a horrible gift to get.
The dog
somebody.
is still
well,
with my
dog is
sister.
like a crazy amount of responsibility. Cats, like you don't have to do anything for a cat.
Cats are wild though. Cats scare me, so I don't know. No animals.
They're not all wild.
They're just scare me.
You're gonna meet one good cat and then you're gonna change your mind.
I want to come meet your cat. Your place looks so bougie. Every time I look at your place, I was like, I need to beat this person's friend. Do you live in the same? Do you live close to Nessa? Do you guys have the same building?
No,
Did Juicy Star live there? Do you know her?
no, but she was my first YouTuber that I was so obsessed with her and her
love her
sister.
too.
That was like what got me into YouTube. I loved
Blair
her.
and Al, I love them. She was supposed to come on. I don't know what happened. Maybe she got
let's
scared.
circle back.
Yeah, I think a little. Yeah, I loved. Oh God, Juicy Star was so
I loved
cool.
makeup girl. I just wanted to be a makeup girl so bad, but also I can't even get do my makeup to do a brand deal. So I'm like, couldn't.
Your
have been
makeup
me.
is so pretty now. Did you do it now?
Thank you. I did.
No,
But-
it's so pretty. And then when I
Thank you.
used your reference, there was a photo of you. I think it was the last photo you posted. You're like in a silver dress in the reflection, and you had like silver on your eyes. That was like our inspo today. And I was like, that's so good.
Oh my God, thank you.
You're great at makeup, honestly.
I want to get, you know how like I have like the uncircumcised eyelid vibe going on, like I have hooded eyes.
Wait, what? Oh,
Like-
we were just talking about this. Or were we? I don't know. Someone helped
I
you.
have hooded eyes, and people take it off so that you can like do better like
Yeah.
eyeliner and eyeshadow. I think I want to.
Everyone's
do that.
getting that fixed, I guess. Like everyone. I mean, it's not bad, but I mean,
I know it's a really like minor thing. Like it's a minor like surgery, but it is a surgery.
I've seen-
And I want it really bad.
no, don't get that.
No,
Like,
because I love winged eyeliner. I've always loved it, but I just in the last like 2 years they've gotten hooded enough to where I can't have winged eyeliner.
oh wait, do they get more hooded as you get older?
Because they just droop. The skin gets like looser.
Wait, really? Do I have it? I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
No,
like,
you don't.
really.
You have such a good
I was
wing.
like, wait, are you
No,
sure?
you can see like if I look like I don't have.
But everyone
eyelid.
has that. Everyone has an
I
eyelid.
know.
Yeah.
No.
You have an eyelid.
Like,
Or
well,
I
when I
don't
pull
know.
my hair back, I
Oh.
can do a winged eyeliner because I've
Wow,
always done it.
everybody
Oh.
can. That's wild. Oh my gosh.
So it's the only time
Now
I
I
can
want
do a
hooded
wing
eyes.
now.
You want
No.
hooded
To be
eyes?
like you.
No, some people I love. That Barry guy, from
Oh.
Saltburn, he has hooded eyes, and I'm like, okay, representation
Oh, you
matters.
like that? You like the hooded eyes on him?
Yeah, I love it. Well, I mean, I love it on everybody but me, but because I can't have eyeliner.
He has some crazy eyes. Yeah, his are.
Yeah,
like-
he does. Jennifer Lawrence has it too.
Oh yeah.
You love her, but I think she got hers fixed. She looks different.
Yeah.
Does she?
She looks completely different now. I feel. I don't know. He's the Jennifer Lawrence stan.
I love her too.
Me too.
Oh,
I
wow.
love Jane
Oh, my
Ross.
God. You guys are like besties. I love it.
Are you clearing up your beef with Rachel?
Oh, yeah. I don't
It's
know.
been up and down. It's up and down.
I need to. I thought about it after. You know, something sit with me after Hot Topics. I'm like, you know what? I really should. I don't know why I'm such a hater. You like her?
I love her.
I love Rachel Zegler.
Okay, we're on the Rachel Zegler train.
Sometimes I like to love, like, this is going to contradict what we literally just said, but sometimes I love to love somebody that everyone else hates.
Me too, with girls, I'm very
I like to bring him up. Maybe that's why I'm with Ethan Slater. I want to bring him up. Because everybody hates him. I'm trying to get on there. But I need to start doing it with girls. You're right. I think the girl underdogs.
I just think she's so talented. And I just loved her when she was like such a kid.
And it's crazy she wanted to hang out with you all the time too. Like,
Wait, Rachel Zegler?
yeah, she would tweet you like, "Oh my God, come over."
I so
What?
get that.
You never saw that?
That girl was online.
Yeah.
No, you're lying.
I swear to God.
She
that's-
said, come over.
Yeah, I think she replied to a tweet like, "Oh, I'm in New York." You said like, "Oh, I'm in New York" or something or whatever. It was like
Oh my-
2018.
No, I used to tweet her. I'm telling you, I was a fan. When she did the Hamilton covers before she ever did West Side Story, I was like such a fan. I used to tweet her all
Me
the time.
too. I used to watch her on,
Yeah.
watch when she sang Shallow in the bathroom.
Oh, or Shall in the auditorium.
I know she did it in an auditorium
Yeah.
with her on TikTok or like for a short form video, but then
Yeah.
she did a long form cover in her bathroom. I was like,
No, she's iconic. I did love her. I feel like I got on the bandwagon of like hating on her like everyone else. But I do think it
I
comes
did
from,
too, but
yeah.
that's the thing. Like, I can sometimes watch a TikTok and be so easily convinced. And I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? Maybe she does.
Well,
And
the whole
so-
TikTok was just about Snow White and how like awful she was about the thing. So all those compilations of her together, I'm just like, wow, this girl shouldn't be Snow White. You know what I mean? So I kind of got on it, but
But we've been victims of it too, where somebody will
That's
see one
so
little thing and then
true.
everybody thinks you're a certain way.
yeah, no, we're okay. I'm on the Rachel Zegler. I like.
Did
her
you
now.
watch? Did you watch Hunger Games or no?
I loved it. I
Oh,
loved
I
it.
loved it
I loved
so
it so much. We talked about it the other day, and I was like, actually, like, didn't mind her in that. You know what I mean? Like, at first, I was like, okay, her acting was tough, but I'm like,
I messaged that guy Tom Blythe,
what?
Oh.
and he watched all my stories and didn't respond.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
But
though.
he has a girlfriend, so
Oh.
loyal king.
Oh, who?
I didn't know though at the time.
Oh, who's his girlfriend? Anyone?
I don't know. I couldn't
Okay.
find her, but I mean, the rumor is that he has a girlfriend. Maybe he just hated her.
I look up everybody if they have girlfriends. Like The Weeknd has a girlfriend. The guy from Saltburn does not have a girlfriend, but he did just have a baby with somebody last year.
I know. Well,
Yeah.
I think they were together up until like really recently.
Yeah, they recently broke up. Then someone says Sabrina Carpenter was with them. I like look up everyone. Like, who are they dating? And I'm like totally married and
But
pregnant.
Sabrina Carpenter has a good history.
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
Who
she's
she
just so
dated? I don't know.
cute.
Shawn
she is cute.
Mendes.
Yeah.
Really?
She's so cute.
Mhm.
I love her.
I like her too. I like her little vibe.
I really wanted you to date the guy from the basement yard that I have a crush on.
Oh, I wanted to too.
Oh,
so
you know
bad.
what?
I was
God,
like,
that's-
fact that you guys
Joe Santagato.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I shot my shot. I literally went on the podcast and I was like, I have the biggest crush on this man. And then I found out he had just gotten a new girlfriend.
Oh,
Is he still with
man.
her?
Mhm.
Oh shoot.
And bless them.
Wait, you on the podcast? What did you say on the podcast?
Just that I had a crush on him.
I love that you put it out there. I love that.
Me too.
I wish more people would do that. I totally would too.
I do it all the time, but then I get embarrassed sometimes. Like there's one other podcaster that I literally always say I have a crush
Who?
on, and he has heard me say it at least 60 times, and now he like avoids me.
Wait, who is it?
Fibula.
Who's
Who's
you know
Fibula?
Fibula?
No.
Connor Wood.
Oh my god, I don't know.
I don't know.
I
yeah.
always say it. I have like the biggest crush on him ever. And,
Oh my-
and now I'm not even kidding. He like won't say hi to me in public. I'm like, oh.
Have you seen him in public? How do you run into people all the time? Are you like at
I
Runyon
saw
to
him
see
at
them?
the Mean Girls screening, and
And
I,
do you
well,
say hi?
honestly, I was avoiding him too because I was like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, for sure. For sure, if I saw The Weeknd, I would definitely avoid him. I would never go up to him. I'm like, this is the most embarrassing thing in the whole world that I'm doing.
Well, you forget like people are gonna see these things because I feel like I'm talking to my
yeah.
girls.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
oh yeah, I
yeah.
have a crush on
True.
this person.
Or you think it comes off. I always think sometimes it comes off cute, and then sometimes I see clips. I'm like, this seems a little obsessive,
I think
you know?
out of context can see. That's what the Rachel Zegler thing. When you see things out of context,
Yeah.
edited a certain way, like you can seem really.
That's
like,
why TikTok
off
is the most
record.
dangerous place in the world. Like I
Yeah.
trust the people on
Yeah.
YouTube, but I don't trust the people on TikTok.
Yeah, like Twitter too. It's like after I did the canceled, everyone's like, Pop Crave was like Trisha Paytas collaborating with The Weeknd, and I was like, oh my, and everyone's like disabled. Like it just sounded so weird and bad. I was like, this sounds like really obsessive. It was just like a social media thing with his social media manager, and everyone it made it sound like we were doing like the song. Maybe I made it sound like that. That's why I was like, maybe I don't know. I'm like, that sounds embarrassing.
Honestly, it's all the same.
Yeah, I guess anything. I guess any attention's like good attention. I guess putting stuff out there is just good, anyways.
I remember my old manager. She used to like if I would wear like a brand, she would be like Brooke X like like,
Wait, what?
Dolce and
Target or
Gabbana.
whatever.
And it's like, that was not a Brooke X Dolce and Gabbana. Like, it was like,
I went out and bought this.
you know what I mean? And it was so funny. I was always like, you can't say that.
Well, they should definitely give you credit for these San Diego sweatshirts.
I call this the Brooke X San Diego sweatshirt.
I really want an UGG partnership. I sent that to my,
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
today.
We all
Brooke
bought
Ultra
Uggs,
Mini.
yeah.
I was like, look, I got 2 sales right here.
Literally 2 sales. These were like sold out. Like literally, this was like I had to get a different version because that one had sold out. That's like the last one of that because everyone was going to get them. And
It's
I
really
couldn't get 'em.
similar. It's like almost the same. I almost think I like yours
No,
more.
I like that one. That one. That's the Brooke original right there.
I have the baby blue one. I'll bring it to you next time.
And the yellow, I saw Tana in the yellow.
Yeah, Tana has the yellow. There's between the group, we have like 17 of these sweatshirts.
Did you guys get them in Mission?
Because we all got them on the same day.
I love that. Was it the Mission Beach one? Mm-hmm. It's called like Miss Mission Beach or something. I called the store myself, being like, "Do you have any more?" Like, because I wanted a double XL too. I was like, "I need the double XL."
They were on sale when we got them though, so they were probably just
I
going.
mean, it's crazy the influence you do have because like I really don't think I ever would have like.
That makes me
bought
sad. And you guys
these.
are the only 2 people I think are who
I
are
don't think
No,
influenced
I
by
don't
it.
think so either.
They were sold out because someone went that night. They're like, I had like 3 XLs and like a 2 XL, but then they went back and everything was sold out.
Even on our Reddit, everyone says that they want this too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll make
my
merch
God.
on it or
Yeah.
something.
Maybe I'll make some merch like that.
Yeah,
really should.
You should for sure.
I was trying to find because I really wanted to have like one made for Malibu, one made for Elvis,
my God, that's
one
so
made for
good.
like I wanted to, but I can't figure out like what the material is because it just says 50% cotton, 50% polyester, but it's not. It's like something about it
Yeah, it
that's
has this
like
texture.
a little twill action here.
Yeah.
it's like almost like towel-y.
Yeah.
I can't describe it, but I can't Google like sort of towel-y material.
Well, I couldn't even Google this shirt. I was trying to find it. I even like screenshot it and tried to whatever. But thanks to the Instagram story, everyone found it. They're
Yeah,
like,
it's like you can't describe the way it feels.
Yeah.
well, inside it's like soft. The outside is like twilly, but inside
Yeah,
it's like
but yeah,
soft.
the inside it's like
The
it's so
fleece.
soft.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I didn't know we were wearing this outfit today though. Next time we'll have to wear this outfit. We'll be in our all
I know.
pink.
I wanted to wear the pink one, but I couldn't find it.
I love this whole vibe. You're just like a style icon, just setting the trends.
I'm like basically wearing pajamas. I'm like,
Even, I was putting on perfume, and before I left, and I was like, "Shoot, I wonder which perfume Brooke wears."
Oh, that's a good
right
one.
now I'm on the Charli D'Amelio perfume, the Born Dreamer.
From
I
Ulta,
love it.
I love that with a little star. I have it.
It's
I
so
bought it.
good. And there's like a Margiela one that I use sometimes. It depends on like if I want am gonna be around a boy, I'll use that one because it's like more mature.
Oh, I love
love that.
But
Little
if I'm just like having
pheromones.
like a funny
A
little
girly,
day, I'm gonna
yeah.
have a Charli D'Amelio one.
We love Charli D'Amelio.
I literally love her.
Was she gonna be on your podcast or was it Dixie or somebody you said it was gonna be on?
Dixie said she would come on. I'm not sure if her. I almost said I'm not sure if her manager would allow it. He's also my
Your
manager, and
manager?
I'm pretty sure he would not allow it.
Wait, really? Why?
No,
you guys
he
are-
might, but like
Oh.
Dixie's, she'll say whatever. But
I love that. She had her own for a while. She had like her own little talk show. It was kind of cute. She had like
yeah.
a
I
set.
forgot about that.
Yeah, she was like on a couch. It looked very like production. I like her on the show.
I love
think
Dixie. She's
yeah.
fun.
I'm D'Amelio stan now.
Yeah,
Me
you really
too.
come around.
Yeah, I love the Charlie. I love the Dixie of it all.
I want a show like theirs. I love their show.
I want a show like theirs too, where they like again, there's not much happening, and I mean that in the best
I
way
tried
possible.
to tell you that because you were like,
Yeah.
I don't have enough people, and I was like, I don't think you really need any people.
After watching that, I was like, you know what? We're good. Me, Oscar, Malibu.
You're interesting enough on your own for sure.
I don't know about that, but I think nowadays you don't need to be interesting. I think you could just get a show and not be interesting.
Yeah,
you know.
there are plenty of people who I'm like, how the
Oh my
Yeah.
God, it's crazy. Some of these shows out, I'm like, and the Kardashians even, I mean, they're rich, so I guess that's there, but I'm like, sometimes they're so
Well,
boring.
I think they're interesting, but I think that the things that they choose to feature in the show, I'm like,
Are
they're being
so
too
boring.
safe here.
yeah.
And I'm like, you guys are big on the why Tristan. Like,
The Tristan, I couldn't do this last one. I know. I'm like, go back to like making pastas or something. That was like way more interesting.
you're right.
Because the Tristan one was wild. I mean, they're gonna get back together. That's my 2024.
I need
pop
more
culture
Kylie.
prediction.
I want Timothy on the show.
Oh, I feel like he could do it.
I don't
feel
think
like
he would ever
You don't
do it.
I
think
don't think
so?
he would either.
He's kind of unserious these days.
He is, but I think his career is serious, even though he's unserious.
His
so-
career is the most serious.
I don't
Yeah.
like. I didn't like anything he did except for Wonka. I watched Little Women the other night. I was like, this is
I
not
don't like
good.
that either.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I never saw it. I don't know why I'm talking about it
You're like, that's my favorite. Didn't see it.
at all. I love Florence Pugh though.
Oh, she was good in it.
Yeah,
He was horrible.
I like everyone in it. I just
Yeah.
don't like, and like Greta Gerwig
Oh, she
directed
directed
it. Yeah.
Amazing.
But I think it's a little too serious, I think, for me.
Yeah, his acting was not good in it.
Oh, you know who I think is going to be the next it girl is the girl from Barbie, the Ariana Greenblatt.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
She is. She's in everything, too.
What else was she
yeah,
in?
I
she's
didn't
all,
know
like,
that.
Sci-fi. Like, she was in Avengers. She was in
Really?
Star Wars.
She's like already
huge.
the girl.
There's her TikTok, like I mean, she definitely is. She is already the it girl. She but I didn't know either. She posted a TikTok. I'm not kidding. She just literally is just like looking at the camera. It has like 60 million views.
She has
I'm
a
like
face card for sure.
She's so cute, and she has like the Billy kind of like vibe about her, where she's very like.
What's the saying?
Kind of.
Like we accept your face card. What is that?
Never decline.
Yeah, that's what it is. Face card. It's her face card never declines.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It's a good one. I like her.
does.
No, she is an it girl for sure. I know. I always want to know who like the next it girl will be.
I was thinking about her earlier because I was thinking about because I saw her and I was like, I want to be her friend, and then I looked up how old she was, and I was like, I can't be her friend.
How old is she?
16.
16? Oh, I didn't know that.
Wait, what? She looks so mature. Oh my god.
I know, but she's so young. I mean, it makes sense in like if you see her in Barbie, she's just like a little girl in Barbie basically. But
but you always think they're like to play younger.
But she just like at the Golden Globes, she wore like a suit.
Yeah,
and
she looked
was
cool.
like, she looked so cool.
Definitely.
Can you imagine? Like she's going to high school and then she's going to the Golden Globes in a
16,
suit.
I
That's
looked like a loser.
Oh,
I know. I would have worn a homecoming dress.
Me at 16. That'd be a slay though. They should dress more homecoming-y. I think that's like cute for their
I know.
age.
Sometimes I think it's fun to like dress like how old you are, but also like I would have thought that was the coolest thing.
I would have a party like prom theme because I never went to prom. So I'm like, God, I wish someone would do prom.
Mean Girls just did a prom the other day.
Oh
that's
my
what.
God. Why am I not invited to anything cool
That's
ever?
That's why I wear my prom dress and my little corsage.
Oh, they did a
the
prom
silver.
theme?
You're wearing my prom makeup.
Oh my God. I love that. I would have worn the full outfit had I had time. Oh my God. And that's the one you went with Ari. I was so cute. I loved your TikTok from the Saltburn.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was cute.
He backed me into a corner with that.
Wait,
one.
why?
I
You were so
looked
good.
So horrible.
You were actually more lip synced on than him. I love Ari, but you were more lip synced on than him. Yeah, because he looks just like him. I'm like, oh, he could have given more for that lip sync.
It really looks just like him.
Yeah.
Everybody called me after that, and they were like, "We thought that was Ari."
I mean, literally looks like him in the thing. But yeah, you look so pretty at that. The Mean Girls sponsorship, I'm very jealous of. I mean, honestly, I would have just gone to the thing. I'm waiting for it to come out.
They did like Barbie, where they just did so many events and like stuff like that.
Couldn't get invited to one.
I know.
No, listen. Now that I know you want to be invited, the Mean Girls girl or the Paramount girls in general are just like, I mean, any Paramount movie. I'm like, please invite me.
I'm very blacklisted from.
No, I think Tana did like straight up get banned though.
Oh, because
what happened?
Remember she told us the one where her and Todd, right? That was Paramount.
Yeah. No, she Paramount didn't ban her, but I think she just like kind of. I don't know. Honestly, don't take my word for it.
Well, that's what she says, though. She said Paramount's never going to invite me again or whatever.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I never been invited, period. So. Or getting on Raya. You said you were on Raya, and I was like, oh, can't relate. Never could get on it.
I don't know. I never really had any success. Well, until like lately, but
yeah, people love Raya's a big thing.
I've had it for like 5 years, and I met like 2 people from Raya.
It's pretty
Andrew
good.
Garfield's on there. That's all I know. Yeah, so keep at it.
Wait,
I saw him at Nobu recently, and he was with Bo Burnham.
Oh.
Really? And they ran out of the restaurant together. Like ran. I was like,
were they being chased by fans?
I don't think so. I think they were being funny.
Was this Nobu Malibu?
Uh-huh.
Oh, God, I love that one. We love going there, too. I love Andrew Garfield. God, I love Andrew Garfield. I can't believe he's on Raya. I need to get my sister on there.
How old is he? Maybe my age settings aren't right.
I think he's 40, though.
No.
Yeah, that may be why.
What?
Yeah.
I thought he was like 25.
I had mine set super high for a while because I wanted to get John Mayer, but...
Oh, he's looking for a wife.
But then I was like, it only gives you a certain amount of people in a day, so I don't want to have like 90% 50-year-olds when I know I don't want to date a 50-year-old.
You never saw him on there?
Uh-uh.
He wants a wife. I just saw recently. He's like, everyone thinks I don't want to be married, but I want to be married. I kind of hate him.
I don't think anyone wants to be married to John Mayer, to be honest.
Wait, you did? Didn't you want to find him?
I did want to find him, but I think I just wanted to know that he would match with me.
I 100% would want to be married to John Mayer because I was into like celebrities, and I'd be like, any celebrity would be fine with me.
I think I would have too many insecurities. I think I'd be like, where have you been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
definitely
not
a
dating
player.
anyone who's dated Taylor Swift.
He did Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
I couldn't even stomach that. I'd be like, I love her.
He's also misogynistic and derogatory to women, like Jessica Simpson. He called sexual napalm.
Well, that's another thing. Is like I know what he did to her, and I could never live with
Taylor?
myself.
What did you do to Taylor?
Have you heard Dear John?
No. What is that? I've seen the movie.
He just took advantage of her at such a young age. She was too young to be dating him
How
at the
was
time.
she?
And then
Whoa, what's this? What's the age gap? Did you tell me this? Do I know this?
I think she was like 19.
She was 19, but he was in his 30s.
Oh, don't you think 19's
She's
too
too
young
young.
to be messed with?
Yeah.
The girl in the dress cried the whole way home.
She wrote that?
Yeah.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Canceling him.
worse.
I didn't know
But
about all that.
she straight up called it the song Dear John.
Yeah.
Dear John. Do you know it?
Yeah.
Can you sing it?
Dear John, I see it all now that you're gone.
It's stunning.
I mean,
Do you know? It's a duet.
she always wants me to
It's a
sing, so I just
duet.
gave up and started singing.
Explain.
Do you sing?
I know. Wait, you said that you get sad when people don't sing with
I
you.
hate when people don't sing. Oscar always sings with me, but
I
no
don't
one
sing
wants
well.
to
I
sing.
sing.
What
but,
do you sing?
I sing.
What's your go-to?
Taylor Swift.
Just Taylor Swift. You guys should be besties or Taylor Swiftie. Wasn't that the girl from the LeBron family? Didn't she like a Dear John?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
yeah,
dun,
yeah.
dun,
Oh my
dun.
god, that
That's
was
all
so
I know
funny.
the
You
lyrics for.
really came to bat for her, didn't you?
I love that song. I don't know about them as a whole family.
I feel like
the
knowing
song's
Taylor,
good.
I feel like she would sue.
Oh, I know. She's very like.
a little kid. She's gonna sue this little kid. That's just like
100%.
Well, I guess they're monetizing it. I guess it's a whole
Yeah.
other thing. Yeah, for sure.
She's got to set an example. She has to know that people can't get away with
Yeah.
that.
That's true. She's like,
Olivia
actually, no.
Rodrigo.
Yeah. Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know any Taylor Swift songs that like offhand that I can just sing. I would love to have a karaoke moment here, but I don't know what it is going
I
to
don't
be.
even. The thing is, I really don't like listen to Taylor Swift like that. Some people,
What?
some artists I just love, and I don't really like listen to.
Wait,
them
why
that
do you
much.
love her if you don't listen to her
Well, I
music?
know all her songs. Like if I went to Eras tour and I knew all her songs, but
You
I
went-
don't.
were you at the
I don't
same
like
one?
listen to it on the car.
Which one did I don't remember which one I went to.
I think I was night 3.
Was it like a Wednesday or something? It was during the week?
It was the first night they started filming the Eras tour documentary.
Oh, I was the second night they were filming the
Oh,
documentary.
you went the day after me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys could have seen
It
each
was
other.
so
Yeah, I was
good.
really trying to be in the documentary. I cosplayed.
I for
at
sure
that
was. I
one.
could see my light.
You saw? Did you cosplay?
No.
I cosplayed and I put on a show. Like I saw them filming and someone gave me a friendship bracelet. I like fell to my knees. I was like, oh my god.
No, you didn't.
I like put on a show because I'm like this, and
That
I
was
saw
my
them
dream,
filming.
like the Hannah Montana 3D movie, like the people
Yeah.
who got featured. Could you imagine going and being like, oh, that's
I
me?
literally stayed through the credits of the Eras tour because they were showing all the fans, and I was like, oh, I could be. And I saw people because I was on the floor where they were filming it, and there's people next to me, so I'm on the editing.
Oh, I was not on the floor.
somewhere.
I'm like, yeah, I could see myself. I was nowhere even near
Where
the
were
floor.
you?
I was in a box. Actually,
like
I was in a
bougie.
box. No, yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Were you with a brand? Mm-hmm. Oh my god, you are so
Bougie. I
bougie.
love
You
that.
are the ultimate it girl forever and ever. Like more than anybody, I think, right now.
It's oh, thank you.
I mean, that's crazy. I'm so happy for you and everything because I was just like, wow, she like really just blew up
well,
so
it's
big.
new. It just people just started inviting me to things.
I mean, but that's only like the beginning. I told you like you were the most requested guest for real, and then like literally your episode, I was just like, oh my god, I got like 1 million views in like 2 days.
I didn't believe you.
Oh my god, I didn't know either. I was like, are they just
She's
taking
like, I
this?
didn't believe you.
Because I was like, it was literally the most requested over and over, and I was like, okay, like we get it, we like you, but I was just like, oh my god, they love you. I love you. Every time I see you, I'm like, you're just so cool. Even like off camera, like
Well, that was
one
the first time I ever talked about like anything mental health, and now I feel like I've been doing it left and right because I'm like, oh, well, people like it.
Yeah, because it's also like it's just like relatable in like a real way. Because like it's not something that a lot of people feel comfortable talking about, and I feel like since you're comfortable about it, people can feel more comfortable about it.
Yeah, I guess if I'm going to talk about like crude, horrible things, I might as well talk about like actual real things.
Yeah. How is your mental health? Are you good now?
Yeah,
you
it's
seem
good.
great.
I'm doing really well.
You radiate good. You seem to handle
but
things.
all it takes is one good breakup.
Oh no. Well, I feel like you have a good grasp on this relationship. You're not trying to like force rush anything.
Yeah.
Although I do think you should. Well, yeah, that's the thing, but yeah, I think you're doing really good at it, and I feel like with tour, it's gonna be really great. And I think the bus will actually be really good for you and like Tana and like everything because
I think so too. And what I was going to say earlier is that on a bus, there's so many less like things that you have to do. It's like you finish the show and you get on the bus, and that's it. Mm-hmm. Like it's hard to be
late.
Yeah,
like you go.
And not that she's just like so late or anything. But
Yeah.
it was just a lot of like turmoil amongst us. Like a lot of stress of travel and stuff. Where we won't have that probably now, but a lot more shows.
It's gonna be so, like how do you think 40, 50? Like what do you know?
40 something. But we do have like a good like month off in between.
40 show. I can't even do one live show. I have a company that keeps trying to get me to do one live show. I'm like, that's so much energy and work. I would be so drained. 40. But again,
I'm really afraid about it, to be honest. But
well, you're young and fit and
but
cute.
like the pressure, it feels like a lot of pressure of knowing that you have to like. Well, that's having a job.
Wait, what?
Like knowing that
You
you
have to show
have to
up.
be somewhere every single day, and like obviously I've had jobs and stuff before,
Yeah.
but this is like so many people that you would let down. Like you can't just call out.
Yeah.
And people get mad if you let down. I'm not that you can't if you need it for your mental health. But you know when like Adele cancels, everyone's like, oh my god, we flew all the way to Vegas.
But it just like feels like I mean it's been a long time since I've had like 4 months straight of having to do something every single day at the same time. Like I don't know.
But I kind of love the
I know
little
that's a normal
routine.
thing to do.
Yeah, but it's don't you think like the routine of it all will like be good for you? Because I think
Yeah.
I love a routine once you're in it. And
And once it's over too, it's like, okay, I
Sad.
just worked so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have like
And now I
time.
can take a sec. Mm-hmm. Just in time for summer.
Oh my God. Oh, so you think it'll be done before summer?
Yeah, I think it ends in May.
Oh my,
my
God. So you're
God.
like going soon. Can you not say it? I feel like it's a good tease. I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
it starts.
Coming 2024.
It starts really soon.
Wait, are you guys gonna like? Do you guys rehearse?
No.
You just put like.
Well, yeah, we will. We
sound
will
check.
for sure for this one.
Sound check.
Yeah, we've like. We already kind of talked a lot about like what we're gonna be doing and stuff. But
What's gonna be different about this one?
I think it's gonna be a little bit more structured than the last time. Last time we kind of just were like, and Tana I think is gonna be sober. So a lot of it was like just us being drunk last time.
Oh, really? That's amazing that you can like work and like meet everybody like that.
Well, sorta.
I mean, the fact that you did meet and greets, drinking, that's pretty good.
Well, it's just not sustainable. Like I couldn't. There's no way I could do that for the amount of time we're gone.
How many people are going to be on the bus? Because you guys have such a big like
I don't know.
group.
Well, no. We said my rule of the tour is no friends.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe it.
There's
no way.
That was
Tana rolls
that was
deep.
my rule of the last tour. That's like a lot of the reason that we were fighting is because like
Oh.
because the friends don't stay in Tana's room. The friends stay in my room.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So I'm like,
That's wild.
why are there 16 people in my room?
Oh my,
And why
okay, so-
can't I take a nap?
Yeah, that would be hard. Yeah, that's gonna be wild. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So no
You'll see.
friends.
Okay.
I mean,
love that.
Lila will probably come because we bring Lila out.
She's a show
the
for
party.
sure. Yeah.
She is a show, and it takes like the edge off of us because like halfway through, if we're getting like losing our mojo a little bit, we'll be like, and here's
Lila.
Lila.
I love Lila, and I want her on the podcast, but I just think we have to censor every single word. I'm like, I don't know, girl. Like, we're gonna censor
Yeah, okay,
everything.
Sean,
Honestly, though, like
don't get sponsors
I feel
like
like
you
she
guys.
could come on and talk about like like serious things though, because she like as much as she puts on a character and stuff, she's very smart and
Yeah,
like
she's
she can
smart.
be serious. Like she knows a lot about a lot of things.
Yeah, I love her.
But
would love to
she
have
would
her.
just have to know that she's supposed to be a little bit less. I feel like sometimes she goes on a podcast with the intent
Yeah,
to
of
like
course.
be crazy.
No, that's why
Yeah.
she's entertaining. She's
I
so
know,
great.
but we have to tell her like you can't say that on cancel because people like that's not even her personality really. at all.
Yeah, she just gets. But it's fun. That's why
It's her
she's great.
character.
Yeah.
How do you get with like since you are like so in like people's comments and stuff when you're like with someone who is like a little bit controversial? Like how do you handle that though? Because like you know with Tana like the end of 2023 like things were going on like does that stress you out at all like when you see Tana going through something or do you just like separate yourself?
Not really. I feel like
Separate enough.
yeah.
You don't feel like you're with her in the cancellation.
No, if anything, I'm like, God, take the edge off a little for me for a second.
Right, the attention shifts a little bit.
That's the whole Reddit right now. So I'm like, perfect. No, I don't know. Well, not that I want to see that.
Yeah.
I don't want to see her get canceled or anything for
Yeah.
anything. But sometimes I'm like, okay, I could take a beat.
Yeah. Do you feel the weight of it, or are you just like, oh, it's not that serious? Like, because it's like not to me.
Well,
Her
it depends.
cancellations
Like
are
this,
not.
No, yeah, she usually like is really like
Lets it go.
yeah. But this like the Steamies, for example, she was like very like upset about, and so then I felt bad because like she never really get like she doesn't
Yeah.
take that stuff to heart usually. So I felt bad that she like was having anxiety about it, but. Usually she's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I get so defensive. So it's like anytime
Me
I
too. I'm
see-
like, no, I'm not.
Yeah. I'm like anytime I see something about you or you like I want to like get in there and like and I used to be really bad about that. Like I would like go in and like get in little like keyboard wars, you know, but now like you can't argue with anyone who doesn't like you.
You know what it
Yeah.
gives? It gives Matt Rife. He does not have to be doing it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet he was still going. Is he still going?
No.
What's he even
I
doing
think
now?
I think Brooke kind of ended him.
He
to be
took a little-
honest.
No.
Yeah.
He's still going. We just don't see it.
Yeah. He
But
was
I
like,
think that's part of winning, though. The fact that
we don't see it. Because I see him everywhere. And I was like, oh
It
my
was
God.
against my will when I did see
Literally.
it. So,
And now
yeah.
you're like, where is he?
Yeah.
Where did he go? Hope he's okay.
I hope
He-
he's
maybe-
doing well.
He's still doing crowd work.
Bless his heart.
I'm sure he still has stands. You know, people are just like loyal to the end to some people, which is crazy.
It's funny that all his friends blocked me. I'm like, I
Really?
wasn't gonna say anything to you guys
Oh, wait. How do you know? Like from on Instagram or phone or?
on Instagram. I was like, wait, what?
Okay, that's weird. Especially like guys blocking girls. I'm like, oh my God, you're a guy.
Get
Like,
over
suck
it.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that may be misogynist or maybe sexist. I don't know.
I
But
don't
either
know.
way, get
Well,
over
I
it.
was like, the ego you had to have. Like, I wasn't.
Especially for guys who are trying to be so like unbothered and above like drama and stuff like that's their whole brand. It's like
They have all your friends block you and stuff like
it's
that. No,
that's
it's so weird.
so yeah.
It's giving very Jeff Wittick at Starbucks vibe in 2019. Just kidding.
Like, okay.
I love it. But it's that vibe for sure when someone like leaves the Starbucks because of you. I'm like, what? We love Jeff though.
Honestly, I remember that story. That's hilarious.
Yeah, he seems good. I think I'm still subscribed to his Patreon. I need to like cancel some Patreons. I'm subscribed to so many Patreons.
I know. I need like that app that like shows you all the things you're subscribed to and you're paying every month because I don't know anything. I'll buy something one time for a free trial.
Mine, I know. I do. I have like what's all those like credit reports like Experian and all. I'm just like I need to cancel. They're like $35 a month, and I can't cancel it. It's so hard. Did you have a good birthday then? Did anyone come?
I did. Well, yes.
Okay.
I did my birthday at the ranch, and I just had like.
Wait, what's the ranch? This is the second time you mentioned the ranch.
Oh, I just go to it's my friend's ranch, and I go there all the time. It's
The horse
the
place.
one that's right around the street, or right down the street. But I had like my old boss and I have the same birthday, so she had all her family there. And I brought a couple friends, and it was just cute.
Okay, cute.
There was babies and horses.
I do think your birthday is more iconic than Thanksgiving now, though. I think that was a good thing that came out of Birthday Gate. Is that
Definitely.
like, yeah, I do care more
Well,
about
I loved
your
that people
birthday.
came to bat for me for, like with that. That was like a good scandal where I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I love this
And
game.
yeah, you
That
get,
was fun, too. It was just fun because it was like...
that was fun.
It was. It was like... Because it's funny, in retrospect, knowing that Tana was already planning, you know... like the car situation. So knowing that she actually was, you know, planning something, like us talking about it was fun.
Oh, the outside looking in is always fun. Like whenever I'm not involved, if it was my birthday, I'd be a whole other thing.
See,
I'd be
that
like,
is
you know,
cute.
No, it was.
But,
Trust me, in the years leading up to it, I mean, it's like been like a 5-year-long thing where I make the biggest scene. It's like 2 years ago, I didn't talk to like half the friend group for like 3 months after that. People didn't even know about it. But like me and Amari like blocked each other.
What?
Like,
oh my
it was a whole thing. Like his mom hated me. It was like a whole thing.
Wow.
All because I was like, can you please come back for my birthday?
Oh, it's giving like Saltburn when they sing Happy Birthday and they don't know his name. You know what I mean? It's like very that vibes. Because all those people were there. You didn't watch it. You didn't watch it. You didn't pay attention.
I didn't pay attention.
There was he had his birthday party. Everyone was there.
And they're like,
happy birthday to. They no one knew his name. I was like, that's so sad. But also definitely me. It's definitely happened too. Where they have no idea who I am and stuff like that. But
Well, I love birthdays.
we would have come to the ranch, especially if it was right on the corner.
I
Yeah.
know. I'm like, I should. You know what?
2024
I know who
will
my
be
real
there.
friends are these days.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't know. I like to
I'm
be
just kidding.
invited, but sometimes I don't know if I'd come.
I'm like that too.
I just never go like into like LA because that's like so much work. But for you, especially for Thanksgiving, I don't really like Thanksgiving that much. I don't like Thanksgiving food.
Me neither.
Brooke's
But
giving.
you know what? This is
Period.
what everybody needs to know about Birthday Gate is that none of my birthday parties have even been in the month of November.
Oh, when were they?
They'll be like
December.
2 weeks later.
Wow.
And everyone would still be like, too close. That's how me and Amari got in the big fight because he's like, sorry, it's Thanksgiving. I go, it's December 4th. And I'm like, you're at the club. You're not even with your family.
Oh no, that is sad. Well,
Love you, Amari.
I get
I
it.
skipped his birthday this year on purpose.
When's his birthday?
Who knows? October.
Is it October?
It is.
Okay.
I'm like way too close to Halloween.
I feel like in general, you're just like to be a homebody anyways. You don't really
I
like
do.
to
I
go
don't like
out.
going
yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I think the day I did cancel, everyone was going out, and you're like, I'm just gonna go home. I was like, okay, I love that. Like,
I'm always at home.
I'm the same way. I love to go
Same.
home. It's so fun. I like the idea of like hanging out, like I do, and then I'm like, that's why I like the podcast. I'm like, this is my social hour, and then it's like I feel like I socialize.
Me too. I love to see people, but I'll do like a dinner. Like I don't like to go.
Yeah, I like the dinner. We did Buffalo Wild Wings. That was fun. I've never felt cooler than going to Buffalo Wild Wings with Elle, you guys. I was like, wow.
That is
I
so
feel
fun.
so
I
cool.
had never felt cooler. I was literally like, oh my god,
That
Trisha
was
Paytas is
so
there.
fun. I loved it. People were doing TikToks, and you're just like, wow. Like if I was like 10 years younger, this would have been like my dream friend group because everyone's like doing TikToks, like this is what I'm eating, and I was like, I love it. Like I feel stupid when I do it by myself, but with you guys, it was fun.
No.
I think Alexis Oakley is the queen TikToker though. She could be TikToking everything. She TikToks
I know,
everything.
but I'm like, how did you even film that? I'm like, who set up the camera for you to be waking up in the shot?
literally with her and her boyfriend, then like cuddling, then walking. I was like, wow, that's like good. That's dedication.
She's devoted for
No, I
sure.
love it. You're a good TikToker though, but I love it. Yours is just from your bed, and you're just like, hey, guys,
I have
this is
I
what
have to have like no production value, otherwise I just won't do it.
It's cute.
It's the same
Yeah.
reason I can't be a beauty influencer because I'm like I'm not setting up the lighting and like
the lighting's the difficult. I feel like you'd be so good at that though.
I would like to try it. Got to get my eyelids cut off first.
No, oh my god, not the
The hooded representation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
I
and-
know, but I want a wing.
But I think you could still do it. I think you
No,
could still do
because
it.
it'll go.
I want to see it. Do a TikTok trying it today.
No, you like if I like look a certain way, it'll be straight. But then as soon as I open my eyes, literally, like,
I think you should do a TikTok. You could do a B-roll. You have how long do you have to edit this? You have 12 hours to edit this before it goes up tomorrow. And you have to give it to Brooke.
Well, you don't have to, but you know what I'm already concerned about.
Yeah. I got you.
Wait, will you watch it back and do the edits, or are you gonna will you know now? And like I always know right after. I'm like, you know what? Not that one. Or you have to watch it back.
I'm only concerned about the part where I'm talking about with this new guy because
which was a lot in this one.
No, it wasn't. It was just that one chunk. I'm good. I always do a PR edit because my
That's
background
what I say.
is PR. Yeah.
I tell people like Oscar knows what to edit out for sure. But then there's some people who really just want those edits, and I was just like, oh my God. But this has been so much fun. Oscar, this was so exciting to have you here.
This was a dream come true.
It.
This is literally a dream come true.
This was fun. It was really fun. I love having you here. You are just like such a fun person.
I couldn't believe you asked me to come back so soon. I was like, oh my God, thank you.
Would love you back once a month too. I'm literally just like, let's just have canceled over here on Just Trish.
They'll get sick of me eventually.
No, I could have you both here, but I always just feel bad at having people. I guess you guys can fit in the chair. I can never fit two people with me.
Honestly, though, I feel like I don't know. For some reason, I like act different when Tana's around. Not like different, but like I feel like I don't say as much or like.
No, for sure. But that's anyone. Like me with Oscar versus me by myself. Whatever. It's just different. Everything's a different vibe.
Yeah.
It's not bad or anything.
No, I just love it because I feel like I just want to talk.
Yeah. Well, you are such a good talker too, and but Tana's such a good talker too. So when it's like two people just like talking,
that's the problem. I always like. Whoever if somebody has a bigger energy, I'll make my energy smaller.
Yeah.
Like I try to like balance it like however it is in the room.
Yeah, like figure it out. I know but you do such a good balance of it. And I love that all the comments are like, all the people love you now and
thank you.
Everyone is Team Brooke.
Like,
We're Team Brooke.
On God.
I know. Team for Team Brooke on God. Can't wait for cancel. I actually think the tour is gonna be called like the Naked Tour or something like that. And you guys
I'll tell you guys what it's called.
Oh my God, you guys are at like the Staples Center or something. Crypto.
Selfie stadium.
Could you imagine?
Oh my God, I could imagine.
Then that man would have to date me.
Oh my God, he comes to the Sophie Stadium to watch you perform. Could you imagine canceled at the Sophie Stadium? Like just you guys on the couch.
TanaCon.
Oh my God, that would be crazy. I can see it happening. Canceled con.
I don't know if we should have any cons in our future.
That's so cute. Well, this is basically a con with all of it. It's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for your tour.
So exciting.
I'm so happy for your mental health and your horse life.
Thank
I can't wait for your adult gymnastics pictures. I think
oh my gosh!
So
and
cute.
then as soon as baby Elvis is born, I'll take it to little baby gymnastics.
Oh my God, that'd be so cute. I'm trying to get Malibu and baby gymnastics. I don't know where to go for that. Where are you going for your adult gymnastics? Maybe we'll come.
I forget what the place is called. Me and Amari. I'm waiting on Amari. That's why we haven't gone. But
okay.
I guess there's like a lot of places that do it actually.
I love it.
I don't even think it has to be adult gymnastics. I think it could just be gymnastics.
Well, I didn't know if there was I didn't think adults could take tumbling. Like you're on a balance beam or something.
No, I think it's just tumbling. I can I grew up tumbling, so I feel like I could.
Can you do it right now? Can you
in fact, watch this.
I would love to see you flip off this thing. That'd be
but
so
cool. the last I'd been tumbling, I was heavier than I am now. So now I'm like, what if I could flip so good now?
Yeah, you're gonna be like
I'm just flying through the air like I'm on the moon.
I mean, it is true. Like if you weigh less, you flip better. I think.
I think so too.
I can't even do a somersault. I tried to do one the other day.
I can't do a handstand. I can't do anything. A cartwheel.
You should have we should have had that man teach you.
Well, that was 10 years ago. I guess I could call him up, but I mean, it might be a little inappropriate now that I'm married.
I think so too.
I'll Moses do the splits on me. All right, guys, check out the Canceled podcast. Check out Brooke on TikTok. The tour is coming sooner than you think. And who was the guy you liked? We were gonna say hit him up. Who was it?
No, it's okay. I'm
okay.
spoken
No,
for.
never mind. We're taking or we're not taking. We don't know.
We don't know. I really don't.
Celsius Tart and Aloe open for sponsorships for Brooke. Lull for and any honestly, yes, any brand that will just associate with me, I'll take. You don't even need to pay me. Just let me talk about you. We'll see you guys on the next Just Trish.
Yay!
Bye.